Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back to Diotior Productions. How is everybody doing today? I've put my phone in the wrong place. We are jumping back into our Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Let me hit all the right buttons. No, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. How do I cancel this shit? There we go. That should be everyone set up in Tabletop Simulator. Speaking of Tabletop Simulator.
Not bad.
When you watch it for years, you kind of pick up a few things.
Hello, everybody!
The problem with that is you have absolutely, scared off everyone.
Yeah, everybody who doesn't know... Everybody who doesn't want to know the nuts and bolts of the actual, game now is just gone.
I'm sure the audiences of these streams make a perfect Venn diagram with people who watch Game Theory.
Right.
I watch Game Theory.
Nerd Cubed, maybe, but...
Ooh, that's an insult.
The whole gang is
but not
here.
good.
While you all keep talking about random crap.
It's
wait
not
for you.
random. If you would have been here on time, it would have been random.
I
Why am I
was
in a
here.
boat? Am I just passed out? Who was carrying me all last week?
Eglath.
It wasn't me, but
Eglath.
It was
I made
me.
sure you were okay while we were in the boat.
And you
They
were
did.
passed the hell out.
Yeah, they did say that you were carried the whole time, but I had your character be unconscious, and I'll explain what happened once Diotior does his intro.
Oh, I did it, because
Okay.
normally when I try to introduce everybody, they all go, haha, we've already done it, go away.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
really
see,
wanted
because
to introduce myself.
Let's put it this way, Diotior. Your intros and outros are so long. I was able to say hello to everybody, apologize for last week, tell them about my new futon, and tell them how injured I was.
My intro wasn't that long today, was it?
I missed all that, but
No.
it's fine.
Anyway, everybody's
wasn't even
here.
here for that.
Blah-de-blah-de-blah. Let's get into the game. We're in a
Y'all were
boat.
muted.
Let's get right into the news.
Are we still in the
okay.
boat, or have we got out of the boat? I can't remember.
No, you're in the house.
So we are.
Yes, there is a house. Alright, let's explain what happened for the sake of anyone who wasn't here. So basically, in the session before last, you had a bit of a thing in an extra plane, whatever it's called, demi-plane, that's right, and you had to do a teleport, and basically, you all ended up in a weird, a fairly innocuous-looking house, where an old half-orc woman happened to live, and basically things kind of spiraled from there. You find that the place is in the middle of a large, you don't know how big it is, but in the middle of a bog, surrounded by fog, and there's a big frog chasing after you. So
While sitting on a log.
no, actually, you did come across a log at one point, so could have been sitting on that log. Who knows? So there you go. That's the basic rundown.
Yeah, that's all that happened.
If anyone has anything, I'm assuming this is like the characters. Yeah, I'm just saying for the sake of you, the other characters are going to have to explain the details. So, you know.
Eglath and Khod tried to throw an old lady into the ocean.
I don't think we tried to. I think we very successfully threw an old lady
It's
into the ocean.
alright, I saved her.
Yeah.
All right,
so
hold on,
attempted murder.
hold on.
Right.
Hold on.
That's it.
Man, that was
Does
good.
anyone else see the thing that's wrong with Abbie's token?
What's wrong with Abbie's
Yes,
token?
I can. The
Oh
shield.
my god, iTunes. Really?
No,
Oh,
not the
God.
shield. She kind of has a third pant leg.
Oh yeah, we spotted that.
Oh, yeah, we spoke about that before. It confuses me.
Those are just tassels. They're just really big for some
I'm
reason.
very
I
confused.
thought you meant because the shield texture is glitching on my screen. I thought it was for everyone. When you asked.
It's a little glitchy on my screen.
No, I see it.
Anyway, more importantly, hey look, Selena's awake now, finally.
Hey, I'll kind of set the scene. So we're back in the cottage.
So-
The cottage
no,
is
this
kind of
is- yeah. It's,
yeah, we're back in the cottage from last time. The cottage is a sort of warmly lit, quite humble looking place. You kind of start out. Everyone sort of appears in the living room area where there's a roaring fire and a load of chairs sort of dotted about the place. You can go through a small annex into a kitchen area, which has a lot of cupboards containing lots of fresh ingredients. Through another doorway, there's more of a sort of corridor type thing, and in that corridor is a clock that no longer works. Not that it worked particularly well before, but is now not even ticking. There are some stairs and a doorway that leads to the outside. Upstairs is 2 rooms, one slightly larger bedroom and one smaller bedroom, in which some things were found. Yeah, you find a few things. Nothing too significant though. And outside, basically, there's like a porch that sort of runs around the perimeter of the house. And if you walk over it, rather than like a little step, there's quite a large drop into some liquid, presumably water, but it's all kind of muddy and gross. I will say, yeah, that people who went in the bog were kind of quite muddy afterwards. So yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to say as I wake up. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to watch.
Let's restart. We have the old woman has, if you remember last time, she proposed to the group that she'd like to cook
Will
some
you marry
food.
me, adventurers?
And at this point, Selena is coming to consciousness.
I'm not going to say or do anything. I'm just going to sit there and watch.
So we're back here again. Anybody got any ideas?
I ain't got nothing.
Explaining where here is might be useful.
What was that? I missed whatever was just said.
I'm pretty sure we're in hell.
Yeah.
Oh, Helheim?
And muttered, I'm stuck here with you lot. It must be hell.
Wow. So
Kid just try and throw an old lady off the building. I feel like some resentment can...
it was a perfect working theory. It just didn't come off very well.
I told you not to throw the woman off of the place.
And I've told you it's all forgiven now, all in the past.
Thank you, dear.
Wait, we're throwing old women off the thing?
Hey, look, you're
No,
finally
no.
awake.
Ah, Skullbasher.
Oh, you
Good to
finally
see you're
woke
awake.
up.
Ah, you're finally awake.
Yeah, well, sometimes when you're saving the party as much as I am, you have to take breaks more frequently.
Anyway, you
I
mentioned
imagine
something
you're
about
quite hungry.
Hysterical
Dear.
laughter
Sandwich?
from Corinne at that.
I imagine you're quite hungry, dear.
Kind of hungry.
Ooh, that's a good point. Let's let Selena eat the sandwich first and see what happens.
Sandwiches have been eaten. I will say that. You don't know if there's been any.
No, they've had a bite taken out of them and then just been bashed on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've had. Yeah. Parts of sandwiches have been consumed, so you know.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this the only fair way I know, since they're not going to give me any information. 50 or above, I eat a sandwich.
I mean... No one's stopping you.
25.
25, I do not eat a sandwich.
So,
I've been trying to eat a sandwich for all the time we've been stuck here, but there they are on the floor.
It's just
Wait,
two
are they still on the floor?
Yes, they are. There's 2 disheveled-looking sandwiches sitting on the floor.
well, Diane, we don't know what's going on here.
53.
Including one that Rin tried to eat.
Yeah.
I think I'll pass on the sandwich, but thank you.
Well, please allow me to make you something else. We have lots of food on offer.
Yeah, the baskets magically appear and then someone kind of goes off into the fog outside. And just so you know, throwing the old lady off doesn't work. to get us
I
there.
feel like
They
we should
try
explain
it.
our situation a little better. Selena, we've been stuck in this place for a good 3 days now. And every time we try to leave, we wind up back in here.
Okay, like, what have you tried? What haven't you tried?
Throwing the old lady off doesn't work.
I figured that one out by myself.
We've tried sailing off in several directions in a boat.
That's all you've done?
We've explored the entire building.
There was also
An
a
axle.
flashy light and a big frog.
Yeah, the big frog was weird, but we always seem to end up back here. And
Okay,
the water's quite deep, by the way.
who has the most armor? Like, who has the heaviest armor?
Rin has medium armor.
No, I don't think it's gonna be me.
Let me rephrase this. How much is everybody carrying? Like, poundage-wise.
Fuck knows.
Yeah, fuck that. That's
There's no weight system in this universe.
Damn it. Okay, who looks like they're carrying the most? God.
You do.
Whoever has the most weapons on them.
To be fair,
can
it
carry them.
is quite tight between Rin and Selena.
I'm
Okay.
carrying 3 weapons.
Has anybody tried to explore the bottom of the marsh?
it's pitch black. You won't be able to see anything.
Yeah, torches don't really do a lot, and Rin kept complaining something about magic doesn't work here.
Magic does not work here.
Oh, so, okay, I'm out. So wait, not even... Oh, that's so mean.
Well, you got your hitting stick, you'll be fine.
What's new
Yeah,
about it?
that's-
It's just the way the universe is.
That's so mean.
Actually, we do not know if divine magic is not working. We've only tried arcane.
Okay, I'm going to try to cast Sacred Flame on Rin.
Cast your spell.
That was creepy.
It's oh wait, never mind. I don't want to do that. Never mind. I just saw the back end of that, and I was like, "Ooh, that's a bad idea."
Do you not know guidance?
Oh, I do have guidance.
Cast guidance on yourself.
Okay, I'm going to cast guidance on Rin.
Do so.
Okay.
What does guidance do?
Touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check.
Oh, cool.
Yep. And
Bardic inspiration. All right, cast your spell.
Okay, I walk up to Rin and touch her shoulder.
Okay,
Rin is very confused.
you have touched Rin's shoulder.
Anything happen?
Well, is there normally some kind of effect when you do that spell, or is it just kind of like a thing?
It doesn't. It normally feel like, for the person who's getting it, normally feels very almost like warm and soothing, and for me, it's like this. It's almost like I can feel the energy kind of going from my body to theirs.
Well, I can't speak for any personal chemistry, but that doesn't take effect, so, you know.
I just kind of put my hand down, and just go, I hate this place, and walk off.
Same.
So, have you got any further about thinking about that clock, Rin?
Yeah, the clock needs magic to work. That's how the clocks here work.
And magic doesn't work here, so the clock's never going to work here.
Yeah.
But one could also say that magic and science are the same thing.
Are you any good at
No,
fixing
they're not.
clocks?
I mean, have you asked?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck.
That's
Diane,
just
you
a
forgot
glass of
this.
water.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be back in a bit.
Diane knocks a glass of water over.
Do you
She
know,
runs to the bathroom to clean herself.
the weird
Wait,
thing,
Yeah.
just
I'll sort
before that happened, Lily put boop in the chat. So, technically, Lily knocked a glass of water over.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Conspiracy.
cat.
Use the force. Powered boop.
Well, guys, I'm pretty sure I have no idea how the hell to get us out of here.
I'm out of
Seems
ideas.
You're in a spot of bother.
Well, of course,
Tell me
we're stuck
something
with
else
you.
that's new.
Listen, dearie. Allow me to make you a meal. I'm sure you're quite hungry now. Maybe it'll give you the answer you need.
Fine,
Give you
go
the
on then.
inspiration you need.
What you got for us?
Bird.
Well, I have plenty on offer, dearies. Come to the kitchen. And she sort of gets up out of her chair. And,
Toodle,
heads to
toodle,
the
toodle,
kitchen.
toodle, toodle, kitchen.
Everyone's in the boat, but we're not in the boat, so.
Kitchen. Kitchen.
Right, so you sort of head in the kitchen. It's lit by a lantern. It shines quite brightly. It's like opened, so it's like opened up, so the candlelight is kind of pierces the whole room. And you have a good look at have a good look around. There's cupboards and store and sort of a small pantry around the place. Compared to the other room, it's a little smaller. There are cooking facilities as well. There are knives on like a small collection of knives on the wall. Different pieces of cutlery, pots dotted about the place. Nothing. There's nothing dirty you notice around the place, but quite a lot of stuff. You can start looking around. You can see when the old woman opens up one of the cupboards. It's like packed full of different ingredients, mainly for cooking.
Question: you said that there's also a cupboard with fresh ingredients in the other room as well.
Huh? What do you mean?
Is that what I heard you say? I thought you said there was a cupboard with fresh ingredients in the living room, I guess?
No, I mean, there's an annex into the kitchen, which is what I was talking about.
Any
Yeah.
herbs, or is it literally just like, you know...
Yep, there's herbs. Name a herb, it's probably there.
So, does it look
Any
like quite?
bleached flour?
Hmm?
Nothing. I'm being a smartass.
Does it
Yeah,
look
there's-
like the kitchen is too clean or too good for?
Oh no. Oh no, it looks like it's been well used, certainly. But it looks like it just... Well, make me a perception check, I suppose, if you want to find that out.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello, back.
Fuck's
Oh,
sake!
boy.
Got my water.
Goodbye, dice. You are gone forever now. You suck.
What did you find?
Fuck all. I rolled on that one.
Ah, that's good. You kind of look around and you breathe in, and you just sort of get a lungful of dust and you start coughing.
Alrighty. Ren will look around,
Okay,
see if there's anything of worth.
I'll walk around and see what's around.
Okay. Yeah, you can make some perception rolls.
God damn that.
Is there,
Ten.
there was a bed upstairs, right?
There are beds upstairs. You don't know this yet. You haven't been upstairs yet, so.
Did no one say, oh, there's a bed? No, she told us earlier there was a bed upstairs when we first arrived.
Oh yeah. Well, you haven't seen them, but you
got
know
a
they're
12.
there.
Yeah, I
Right.
want to go upstairs.
Okay, head upstairs. I'll just do the kitchen for now. So, Rin, what is Rin's favorite food? Just as an off question.
Is it dragon nuggets?
Dragon nuggets. Ooh, the legendary dragon nuggets.
Trying to think of what kind of foods they would have in the Underdark.
Chicken tikka
Mushroom-based
masala.
stuff, I assume.
What?
Mushroom-based stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Ren's favorite food is mushrooms.
Just mushrooms on their own.
Roasted mushrooms.
Roasted mushrooms. Yep. you
Easy
find...
Yeah, it's easy.
Oh god. I'm not shipping these characters, are we? Yeah, we
Not
find...
yet.
God, I hope not.
We find... Yeah, you look around and you find a large collection of different mushrooms, including Underdark mushrooms.
Okay. That's food from the Underdark in here. What the hell? I mean, Rin is also stuffing her her bags with Underdark mushrooms, but
Excellent.
that's beside the point.
What have you found there, Bryn? I know you said
Mushrooms
something.
my homeland.
Please, take as much as you want. I have too much to eat myself.
Is it weird that they would be here?
Yeah, they come from the Underdark.
So, where now? I realise we have
The Underdark, the plates.
You're aware of the Underdark. Make me a quick history check.
I'm turned back around as I hear this conversation.
This is
It's
Khod. He lives in a fucking
What?
You're currently upstairs, so you're not
Oh,
going
I'm
to be able to hear it.
already all the way upstairs.
backwater hick village. He knows nothing. However, he did roll a 17 on his history check.
Oh yeah, you know what the Underdark is. You know that it's kind of where a lot of, well, for want of a better word, dark races, or like, what's the word? Stereotypically dark races hang out. So you got your drow,
Yeah.
you got creatures like Rin, who is a dark gnome, basically.
Deep gnome.
A deep
Not dark
gnome, that's
racist,
the one.
Lily.
That's what they're called.
Yeah, deep gnomes. Lots of other, generally known for evilness, but we don't stereotype here. It's large, sort of underground civilization, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're looking around. What else did everyone get on their little rolls?
Do you want me to do another investigation check once I finish coughing my lungs up?
You can do if you want. What about Selena? Did she do a roll?
Yeah, doing one now.
I got a 14.
I'll take a 19.
Goddamn.
19. Now, what is Selena's favorite food?
Mine is a pastry that is topped with a white cheese and tomato-based sauce.
I had
Very nice.
exactly the same idea.
I was sitting here trying to figure out how can I phrase this.
Selena now has an Italian accent in my head.
Bellissimo.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Bellissimo. Mwah.
Yeah, bella, grazie.
I'm
you-
a priest.
Yeah, you find all the ingredients for this arcane recipe. You find flour, you find milk and eggs. I think. Wait, no, there's no eggs in pizza. Yeah, there's definitely tomatoes and cheese.
Pizza? You said anything about pizza?
Yeah, what are you talking
You find it for the pie, the tomato and cheese pie.
Tomato and it's a pastry. It's a pastry.
It's a pastry.
I would argue it's more like a bread.
It is a
Yeah.
bread, basically. It's just, well, that's why like they serve that bread that's just like got cheese and
Now,
tomato in it. That's
important
basically a sandwich.
question, Selena. Do you like pineapple on your pastry?
I do. Okay, let me rephrase this. Pineapple by itself, no. But if you pair it with the right flavors, for example, ham, some barbecue sauce, some onions as well, oh, it is so good because it just gives that burst of sweetness inside of all this different savory feeling.
What about
That's,
mushroom? What about mushroom and
well-
chicken?
I hate to break it to you,
Well,
but
it's
pineapples don't exist in
we're
June.
Fuck!
If we're on the pineapple pizza debate, we all need to unite against the evil that is my dad who put a fucking strawberry on his pizza the other
No,
day.
that's weird. That's weird.
This is a true story. My uncle, before he died, used to work at a place for R&D for frozen pizza, and he was working on a peanut pizza, and he said it was.
God.
He said no. He said it was extremely spicy.
And that's what killed him in the
Well,
end.
to be fair, there's
No,
a Dutch delicacy.
liver-
What's it? Where's Mika's run away? It's what's the peanutty stuff? The satay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's technically Indonesian.
Indonesian satay. That's peanutty and spicy.
It's delicious.
Yeah, but he actually came up with anybody who knows the Prosciutto brand of pizzas. He came up with the brick oven line, and also, if I remember, he came up with a breakfast pizza as well that took off. And no, he did not die from a peanut pizza. He died from a liver failure due to alcoholism. Woo! Let's bring this stream straight to a crashing halt.
Anyway, thanks for that. But yeah, we gonna keep going.
Anyway, so
You got 19 on. Yeah.
I rolled
You
a
got 19 on
14.
your rolls, right? Okay, 14. Selena rolled a 19, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I'll just do Khod. Khod, what's Khod's favorite? Just gotta ask.
Little bits of like flaky pastry with raisins in the middle, rolled into a tiny swirl.
Well, yep, you've got the pastry ingredients, and there's raisins in a jar as well.
This wouldn't be topped with cinnamon, would it? Like a melty cinnamon sugar glaze?
It's just a
you
white glaze, and there's a sauce that goes between the layers of the pastry, and you swirl it round. But it can have cinnamon on it, yes.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of Welsh cakes now. But
I was thinking cinnamon rolls.
I was thinking pan and raisins, but there we go.
I'm hungry now.
yeah, there's such wonders in here. You all salivate just looking at it and smelling all the delicious flavors.
I haven't eaten dinner yet.
I haven't been up long enough to actually be hungry yet.
Different time zones.
Even Spicy is actually in the kitchen as well, and is sniffing about. And sort of
there wouldn't in this cabinet there wouldn't be almost like a medium heat buffalo sauce, would there?
buffalo sauce
And strips of chicken breasts
that
are roasted.
There are chickens hanging up, and there is spice. There is spice. So
You
now.
open the cupboard and chicken run commences.
Those chickens are up to something. Yeah, you find spice and honey and a sort of rye-based sauce that you could make to make various different items. You all sort of think back to your youth and the kinds of foods that you used to eat when you were younger, and this kitchen kind of takes you back there. Even if you haven't eaten like well throughout your life, you kind of spot different things around. Yeah, but even Spicy's like sniffing about and manages to find a jar of berries and starts tucking into that.
Surely you'd eat worms as well. A jar of berries and a jar of worms.
They are, yeah, but there's no jar of worms there, so.
How do you know? How dare you?
Well, it's
destroy
what
his
he found.
dreams?
It's what he found.
Oh,
found
poor
some berries.
Spicy.
I'm coming back downstairs because I thought Spicy would come up with me.
Is Diane? You're not going to search the rooms then?
No, I was thinking of having a nap, but
Alright then.
I decided against it. The bed looked a little bit tight.
The old woman is going to say, "So, is there anything particular I can make you, dearie?" Dearie? So she's sort of addressing her friend.
Diane, do you want your sandwich?
I would love my sandwich.
Let's have it there on the floor. I'm kidding.
I hate you so much.
Chaotic evil.
I'm kidding.
Skewered,
I'm sure. Did we ever find out her name or not?
You didn't even ask her name, and you've been here for 3 days.
And thrown her off a ledge.
And killed her?
No, she survived.
no thanks to you lot.
I
Thanks to
apologize.
me, actually.
I apologize for the rudeness of my part of my group. What is your name?
I'm specifically referring to Khod and Eglath.
That's quite alright, dearie. I know I haven't had anyone ask my name in quite some time. But I vaguely remember people referring to me as, Madam. Yes, Madam. I think that'll do nicely.
Oh god,
Didn't think of a name.
Okay, madam. Diane would like a sandwich.
I'm gonna make my own sandwich.
Sandwich. Well, I have something I was cooking up not too long ago. And she sort of reaches it. She opens up she puts on some oven gloves and sort of opens up the oven and pulls out a Big Mac at some McDonald's.
Don't talk about me. Don't talk about my work right now.
Sorry.
Now I'm even more hungry.
It's a Whopper instead.
She has a large. She sort of has a pie base essentially. So it's like there's the pastry that's been crisped up. I was just in the middle of making a pie when you dropped in.
What kind of pie are you making?
Is it a pie-flavored pie?
Lamb pie, my favorite.
Oh, I don't eat no meat, madam.
Oh, my apologies, dear. I'm sure I can find you a nice substitute. See, I haven't even put the filling in yet. I'm yet to mix the meat with the vegetables.
Madam, you can have whatever you want. I'm gonna make my sandwich.
My dear, it would offend me if I could not serve you.
Khod kind of leans over to Eglath, nudges her arm and goes, "Have you heard the ye olde tale of Hansel and Gretel?"
Ye oldie.
I don't know where we are with the.
Make me a knowledge check.
Who's making a knowledge check?
Who was just asked the question then?
Eglath.
Eglath. Yeah, I'm gonna have Eglath definitely make me a knowledge check.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, what are you actually make? What do you want the check on?
Oh, just on knowledge. I'm just asking Eglath.
There is no knowledge.
God, no. What is it then?
History.
History, yeah.
13.
13. Is that total?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Yes.
have a history modifier.
Yes, you know of the cautionary tale of Hansel and Gretel, the two children who found they had who boiled up and ate an old woman in her home and found a taste for human flesh. And then
Wow, it's a lot
continued-
different in this universe.
Is that the story? I don't remember that part being in the story.
So Eglath
do.
remembers it.
Well, I sure don't want to offend no one, so I suppose if it's all right with you, ma'am, I'll eat some pie. But no meat, please.
Of course. Yeah, I'll make you a nice stew. A nice meat stew. You see, I have the gravy here.
No,
I've
I-
already cut up the vegetables.
Sorry, can I just say to Khod after he asks me that? After Khod asked me that, I just want to say, are you suggesting that we eat the old lady?
I think you've got the story a bit wrong there. You know,
How did the story go in your village?
the old lady tried to fatten up the kids and eat them, so they pushed her in the oven to stop themselves from being eaten.
Is the
Oh,
is
so
the
you're
oven
suggesting
big
we
enough-
push her in an oven?
Is the oven big enough to fit like an average size bean in this universe?
At a push. Probably quite a forceful push.
I'm
but,
not
yeah.
suggesting it. I'm just saying.
We ain't
Oh,
pushing
my God.
no old ladies in the oven. Already tried to murder her once. We ain't
Enough
standing
conspiracies,
for it
Bob.
again.
Khod, I have a question.
Yes.
So, what is the max amount of time you've actually spent inside of this house in the last 3 days?
We've tried to get away a fair few times, and we always end up getting teleported back.
I
So
will say, I'm
basically,
sorry.
You haven't tried to actually, like, explore this house at all?
Oh no, we did that before we left.
Explored it.
It's tiny. There's nothing in it.
Okay.
There's like 3 rooms.
Wait, Hax, did we find a bathroom or not?
No.
Where the fuck did she do her business?
Who knows?
Is it just off the
mean,
edge? Like where we
We're in
threw
a
her?
bog.
Where does she go? We'll never know.
I should just say, I'm pretty sure we haven't actually been here for 3 days. That was Diane's estimate.
Yeah,
It's been like 4 or 5 hours.
No one knows specifically, since there's no way of keeping time.
Because Rin
but,
broke the clock.
We've been here no
Clock wasn't
time at
working.
all until the clock.
Clock wasn't working to begin with. I just stopped it from ticking.
Did she say meat stew hacks?
Yes,
no,
she did.
she's like you can see, she hasn't added the meat yet.
Right.
So she's
Excuse
sort
me,
of.
madam.
Yes, dearie.
Let's say, just hypothetical here, that I wanted to, I don't know, leave this bog. How would I do that?
We've already asked. She don't know.
I'm not quite sure, dearie. That's the problem that everyone seems to be having at the moment.
Yes, and how long have you been here?
I know these fine young people have asked me as well, but I'm afraid I have no real measure for the time around here. The days seem to drift away, if there even has been days. Could be even longer, but I'm quite content here.
And where do you get all these ingredients from?
Oh, well, they seem to just appear. I
We've
presume
already
someone
asked all
brings
these
them.
questions.
Well, thanks. I wasn't here. Nobody's giving me any information.
I did say the food just appears, and there was. Eglath,
Yeah, we already explained this.
what did
Can
we
I do-
see? What did we see
Can I
when
do-
we went out when we heard the bag being delivered?
Yeah.
I can't
Can I do an
remember what it said.
Arcana check?
Ah. Yes, you can.
That is a 18.
18. What are you specifically looking to find?
I'm trying to figure out either if it's high enough,
What's going
what
on?
spell's being used in the cupboard, or if it's like not high enough to know the specific spell, what school of magic it's actually from.
Arcana. Now, Arcana doesn't involve actually using magic to detect magic. It's just knowledge based, isn't it?
Yeah, that
it's not.
Okay. In the cupboard, then. What are you looking for? What do you mean exactly? You think the
like
cupboard is
if it just appears, then we can safely assume it's magical. And I'm
It
doing
doesn't appear.
No,
It
it
doesn't
gets-
appear in the cupboard. Someone drops it off outside.
So we're in the Hunger Games.
The what?
Ye old detail of the Hunger Games. Yeah, me and Eglath went outside when we heard something, and the basket was there, and there was a figure flying off into the fog, but we couldn't catch.
I chased after them. I couldn't get a clear visual on what they look like. I have no idea.
And
But I
since
don't
the woman came back to life after you attempted murder on
She
her,
didn't.
She didn't come back to life.
I
never
saved
died.
her. I saved her from the sea.
And then
I
and
did
then
CPR and all that.
and then dragged her all the way back up all those bloody stairs.
Alright, well, I'm just going to sit back and watch you guys fumble with this.
We've been fumbling for hours. We have no idea what to do. We've run out of ideas.
We've been fumbling for 3 days.
It's not been 3 days.
Yeah, Diane, you really need to get a better grasp on time.
It
What
took us 3
directions-
days to make that potato salad.
What
3 days.
directions have you walked off in?
Well, there's a
We haven't
boat.
walked off. We've sailed off.
There's a boat at
Well,
the bottom.
whatever! You really want to talk semantics?
We tried
I mean,
straight
if we're
ahead.
doing semantics,
left.
technically I'm a Minotaur, not a
One
cat.
at a time.
We went forwards, left, and back. And then we
Okay.
got bored.
And then you got bored.
Because it wasn't working. We tried it, and the same thing happened every time.
We didn't get bored. We've been in virtually every direction, and the same thing happens every time. We sail for a while, and then we teleport back here.
One of the times it was a giant frog.
So why
Oh,
are you
yes,
not
you did
pursuing?
tell me about that.
We-
Slippery
are you not-
character.
Why are you not pursuing that route? Because
We've already pursued that route.
Okay, let's make Selena happy. Let's go and find the giant frog. Everyone to the boat!
The giant frog was which way?
Straight ahead, I think.
But wait, dearies, the pie is almost finished.
No doubt we'll be back in a minute. One way or another. Boat.
Alright, so you all push out the door and head down to the boat.
Down
for
the
the-
road.
Currently, Spicy is still eating the berries out of the kitchen.
No, I'm bringing Spicy, come on.
You kind of
Gotta
drag,
get in the boat.
him by his collar. He's kind of sniffing back.
Oh my god, Spicy has a collar?
Yeah, his collar of his the scruff of his fur. Doesn't have a
Oh.
collar yet.
Okay,
yeah, everybody
Rin's time
has
to
the
row.
collar.
Huh?
It's Selena's turn to row this time.
I was going to ask Selena to help keep an eye out on things.
Yeah, but she's stronger.
Am I?
You hit things with a mace. You're probably stronger than my character who is the crossbow.
Yeah, good bet. Okay, Rin, if Selena rows, can you help me keep a lookout at the front of the boat so we don't hit anything this time?
Sure.
I'll keep an eye out behind.
I light my torch to see if that will help her again.
Alrighty, I'll give Khod advantage on his perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay,
we go
Steve.
off in the direction of the giant frog.
Yep, you push off from the ship, from the dock, and you hear in the distance the old one saying, "Good luck, dearies. Come back soon."
You know, I reckon we just need to eat their food and then we'll be able to go home.
How does that make any sense?
Rin is currently munching on roasted mushrooms right now.
I mean the food that Madam makes for us.
You just want to go back and eat food, don't you?
Look, I'm hungry. You've stopped me eating for 3 days.
It's not been 3 days, Diane.
If it had been 3 days without you eating, you would start digesting yourself. We would have passed out from exhaustion at this point.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, because that sounds mighty uncomfortable.
Okay.
So, in the direction of the frog, which was this way, I think? Or was
Okay.
it this way? I can't remember.
You kind of pushed off. It doesn't matter. You kind of push off in the direction where you last saw the frog, and you sort of start rowing out. You cut through the waters again. Sort of, you kind of have to put quite a lot of force in. If any of you have ever rowed a boat before, you find that you have to put quite a lot more force in than you would expect in open water. And that's because of quite large amounts of silt and stuff, and like general muck and debris in the waters, moss on the surface and things like that. And of course, there's the fog that kind of hangs very
I
thickly
wanna
in the
shoot
air.
the frog. Oh,
You shoot the fog. Shoot the fog. You can cut that fog with a knife.
sorry. I thought you said there was a frog, and then you said that's ever present, and I was like, oh, fog.
Mm.
The ever present frog.
Just think of the one from Doctor Who. Okay.
I
Let's
still
have-
haven't seen that episode.
Really? That's actually one of the better ones from that series. But anyway. Yeah, so I'll have Khod make me a survival check with advantage.
Survival check? Ooh, that's new.
Yeah. Survival is just for like navigation and stuff like that.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, very nice. So you kind of push along, kind of following the same sort of route that you followed before. You assume things seem familiar. You know, a floating dead tree here, a sort of craggy looking rock here there, and you kind of push your way through. You come to sort of an opening amidst the debris and different bits and pieces.
Do I shot the what was it? It was a giant, smooth, wet rock that we saw last time.
Mm.
Do I
That's
see
what you
it?
saw last time. You don't know if you've reached that point yet.
Okay.
different things seem familiar, but then as soon as you think that you found something familiar, you kind of like knock a small rock or something that you don't remember being there before.
Now, just a warning, Selena, this thing's mighty ugly.
Staying in that place was not doing us any favors, so we have to, just making food isn't going to help us.
Yeah. Hansel and Gretel. Anyway.
I still don't know that story, no matter how many times you say Hansel and Gretel.
The old witch tries to fatten the kids, and then the kids pushed her in the oven so they didn't get eaten by the witch.
Being a family farm girl, I'd assume Diane knows a few bedtime stories, so I don't think it's unreasonable for her. Why not that one specifically?
It was too scary.
Right, okay.
So here's the story of Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel went through the forest, and they were dropping breadcrumbs so that they did not get lost. Well, when they turned around, all the breadcrumbs are gone because the birds ate the crumbs. Well, they came across a house made out of candy.
Miss Selena, can I just say, that's a mighty good idea. We should be leaving breadcrumbs to know which ways we've already traveled.
Do you have any bread on you?
We have mushrooms.
Do mushrooms float?
Do they float?
I'd assume so.
I can't remember. I've watched mushrooms many a time, and I can't remember if they float or not.
I hate mushrooms, so I don't know the answer to this.
I like mushrooms.
Some mushrooms float.
Well, that's helpful.
Diane,
Let's just drop
one.
Let's find out.
Throw a couple of mushrooms, see if they float.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay.
We can drop them over the board.
Okay, you chuck a mushroom in, and it does appear to float.
Woo! Okay, but we're quite far out. We should have done this a bit earlier. Why didn't we think of this earlier?
Well, I have a question. Who here wants to bet that there's at least 1, if not 4,000 different animals that like to eat mushrooms in this place?
Yeah, maybe.
So, why don't we, I don't know, use something that's not edible, like, string, rope, anything?
Can Diane make me a quick perception check?
I can make you anything you want, my dear dungeon master.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
please, with the formalities.
That sounded kinky.
No, it wasn't.
Wrong kind of dungeon.
Mr. Dungeon Master was my father, please.
I'm not. It's a 19.
Oh, you hear
I'm not. That's not my jam.
You hear a bloop noise. That sound of
I heard a bloop.
You're gonna look to where that noise comes
I'm
from.
gonna look.
Is it where the
Look,
mushroom was?
Yeah, Diane looks and she sees the water is slightly disturbed and there's no sign of the mushroom.
Folks, the mushroom appears to have vanished.
Oh, hey,
it made
imagine
a
that.
bloop sound.
It made
Wait, give me another mushroom. Give me another mushroom.
God!
What happened?
Rin tosses him another mushroom.
Let's put it there. Let's. What is it?
Look behind you! The fucking cherry blossom board just came out of the
Jesus Christ! What is that doing there?
What?
It just shot it. It just launched itself.
No idea. What mysteries of the D&D?
What the hell is wrong with this place?
So this is the story about how my life turned upside. Okay. So Rin, how many mushrooms did you pick up? Let's just put a number on it.
All.
All of them.
Aim high. Aim high.
Aim very high.
I'll give you a number if you want.
526.
There we go. Perfect.
Stubb?
Stop! Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah?
Got it.
How many mushrooms do you reckon you picked up?
Like 30.
30. I'm gonna drop it down by. I gotta say it was about 20. That's alright.
Okay, so we've thrown 2 away already. Rin has eaten how many mushrooms by now?
About 5.
Does she eat them raw?
No, she roasted
You
the
toasted them all.
Oh.
Do you not check the game chat? Jesus.
No, I don't actually. I can't see it.
It's on team.
Yep, I can't actually see that.
Okay.
Wait, did Dio not put
Hax is in
Hax
the
in-
Hax is in the team.
I can't see
Okay.
it. Let's see. Oh, I've never read.
There's
I've
a
got it on the
team
wrong tab.
tab.
Yeah, I never
Yeah,
seen that.
there's
That's been there for the last 2 sessions.
Oh well.
I have
Alright.
an idea, and it might be crazy.
Okay.
Who here has rope?
Everyone has rope.
Everyone has rope.
has rope.
yeah.
I was trying to.
D&D.
I didn't want to use my rope in case it doesn't work. Okay. What if we were to take one of these mushrooms, tie a rope to it, and see what is actually eating these mushrooms?
So we're going fishing.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good. Maybe we get a bit of extra tea as well.
Extra tea? What?
More food. Eat some
Oh
fish
yeah,
of some
because
sort.
yeah. Okay. So give me a mushroom.
Gotta be a big bloody mushroom to tie a rope to it.
No, it depends on the diameter of the actual rope, not the size of the mushroom. Hello? Can I have a mushroom, please?
Stubb, are you paying attention?
Yeah. We're gonna pass him another mushroom. We'll just keep passing mushrooms because Rin leaves in about 5.
Huh?
Rin leaves 5 next to him for him to use.
Next to her.
Okay.
So every time he needs a mushroom, Rin doesn't need.
Her.
She-
She needs a mushroom.
She, her pronouns.
Sorry.
The best way to think of it, Stubb, the only people here that use he and him are Hax and myself. Everybody else is she, her.
Just assume everyone's
Yeah.
female until told otherwise.
Like you do with anime.
Well,
Okay.
Gender the hard.
So I'm going to take one of the mushrooms, tie my rope around it, and secure it, and kind of throw it out into the ocean or into the water. And I'm holding the other end tight.
Okay. You've cast out. Are you gonna stop the boat though?
Well, I'm rowing, so I'm assuming yes.
Okay. So unless whoever's on the other oar, unless Eglath is gonna just like start rowing in a circle, I'm guessing the boat kind of comes to a stop. Okay. So you cast out. So you take this mushroom sort of on a line, and you can cast it out. Give me a dex sleight of hand check.
Okay. Where's my sleight of hand anyway? 18.
18. Very nice. You cast. It's a strong throw from Selena, and you cast the mushroom far out into the bog, and you hear boop, back into the water. I think we've lost Stubb, by the way. Might be back now. Yeah, and you hear it sort of make quite a satisfying sploosh noise as it lands a fair distance away. It's gone to the point where it's a little bit out of your vision because the fog is quite thick. It's come on quite thick.
Is it out of Diane's vision from the back of the boat?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you, well, no, actually you can't. It's obscured. Your vision is obscured by the fog.
It might be worth drawing it a little closer so we can see.
I don't think it matters because we're going to pull it up anyway. One way or another, it's getting in this boat.
One way. Alright, now then. I'm gonna find
I'm gonna find you.
I'm gonna
Anyway.
Anyway.
Okay, so you wait there for a few minutes, just sort of tugging at this line. So far, nothing.
I'm just going to keep it out there.
I love my fishing.
Are you...
Somebody passed me a Bud Light.
Can I have a look around with advantage, because Rin is helping, to see if I can see anything?
Can do.
Perception. 22.
22. Whew. Yeah, okay. Both of you are kind of looking around out into the distance, and you kind of see sort of things start to become clear as the fog kind of sort of comes in and out. It seems to be it seems to move around. A lot of fog you've kind of seen has been quite stagnant. This is quite active, even though there is very little wind. And occasionally you think you see sort of things moving. It's difficult to tell exactly, and as you see them, they kind of fade away. But you do sort of see you do sort of see little blobs and things in the water. Sort of bubbles and things coming to the surface. You hadn't really noticed before, but there is activity on the surface of the water, but nothing obvious has come into your vision just yet.
Those ones just are question marks, Stubb. That's not just you. They're broken.
No, they work for me.
Wait, the one I'm holding over the void as well?
Yeah, that works for me.
Huh. Question mark for me.
One I just drew one question mark.
How about that? Does that work for you, Stubb?
Yeah, the D4, the D6 was a...
No, there's...
That's a...
the pink
that
one,
D20,
though.
That
one.
one looks fine.
Okay, cool. Have a dice.
Thank you.
Anyway, bubbles in the water that we hadn't spotted before.
Yeah. And as you're kind of looking around, Selena, you feel a tug on the line.
I'm going to just tease the line a little bit.
Okay.
You just tickle the rope a bit.
Make me a sleight of hand check. Did well last time. How will you
Making
do
me
this time?
sit up. 9.
Ooh, a 9. You kind of tug the line, and it seems to go slack.
I'm a good fisherwoman.
I mean,
What are you gonna do now? Immediately after it goes slack, just gonna wait, or are you gonna pull it back in?
I'm going to pull it back in and make sure I still have my bait.
Okay, you pull it back in, and the mushroom is still there.
Okay, recast.
I'll let you
maybe
recast just as a
maybe it don't lack no mushrooms no more.
You cast out to about the same distance.
Okay.
You are
I
just
swear.
fishing right now. This is great.
This is RB.
Exciting gameplay.
Can I copy Selena's idea and grab a mushroom off Rin and tie it for it?
You totally can. You totally can.
Take
Yeah,
sleight of hand.
Yep. Sleight of hand to cast it out. Cast your spell.
16.
Sure, Diane can also have a mushroom.
You you do a similarly good cast and cast out the mushroom.
So we literally are all just fishing now.
Yes, we're
No,
fishing.
Diane's eating it.
Rin's gonna tie
Diane.
a bit of rope to her crossbow, to one of the bolts for her crossbow. Tie the end to her crossbow. Skewer a mushroom on the end of the bolt and fire it off into the ocean.
Cool. Very resourceful. You don't even have to roll for that. You do really well. Yeah, you fire it quite far.
By the way, if anybody can hear like hammering on my end, I do apologize. Somebody apparently has to build the entire Statue of Liberty in their basement.
Very nice.
Brilliant.
How patriotic of them. Is Eglath going to be doing anything, by the way?
Not at the moment.
Does anyone want to join in with the fun fishing?
I want to go fishing also.
Wait, no, you said you were eating your mushroom, didn't you?
I ate that one. Now
Did you
want to
eat it
take
raw?
another.
Did you eat it raw?
No, they were. Rin cooked them. Rin
Yeah,
cooked
they were all
them.
cooked.
Yeah, all cooked? Okay, that's fine. Right.
Rin was during the scene earlier. Rin was literally in the background cooking mushrooms.
Alright. In which case, cast your line.
Could I? Okay, this is a question. Instead of using a rope, can I tie it to my whip and send it out via an attack roll?
Sure you can.
Yay!
I attack the water with the mushroom.
What's the AC of water?
How do you... Yeah, I was going to say, how do you miss?
I'm just gonna look that up actually.
God.
It's a 16.
Yeah, you
My
cast it very
assumption
well.
is that the AC of water, like any object, is 10.
10. Alright.
Oh God, Diane, please don't miss the water.
I did not miss the water. I rolled a 16.
Alright. Yep, you cast your you cast your whip out. It makes that whoosh noise as it goes into the water.
Wait,
Now
wouldn't that mean that the mushroom is not flung off of the end?
No, it just makes the cool noise because that's what it do. Yeah, actually it's Diane who makes the noise.
Quapacha! Quapacha!
Wapacha! Okay.
She like just gets the whip out, just slings it, and then she's doing it, literally goes Quapacha!
And whenever she
I
pulls
have
out a sword, she makes a swing noise.
When she fires a gun, bang!
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 It makes it such a loud noise that you don't hear her say it, but she still says bang.
Give me half a minute. I can actually make this sound for the stream.
Oh God.
Hold on.
This is gonna go grab a real gun.
No, not a real gun. Are you insane?
Yeah, she's not in America.
Come on. I know I can do it. It's just really hard in this confine.
What are you trying to do?
Let's crack
Oh,
a bet.
whip.
A
No, I
real
have an
whip.
actual. I think it's a 6-foot whip.
Sick.
There we go.
Oh, cool.
I can't get it to crack. Damn it.
Let's see. I want to quickly look something up.
There it is.
There we go. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Everyone, give me a survival check. Who's fishing?
Okay. Good to know it's a flat D20 roll.
I was looking at a different tab. Survival is 18.
18.
I got an 8.
8.
22.
Oh.
Ho ho.
Alright. Okay. And Diane.
9.
Oh, cool. Okay, so let's see. So Diane, you feel your line go. What's it called when it like goes
Taut.
hard? Taut. That's the one. I didn't want to say go hard, but it goes
You
taut.
did it anyway.
I know, but whatever. And then it suddenly goes slack.
I'm gonna pull back my mushroom.
Yep, you pull it in, and the mushroom is gone.
Good news, folks, it still lacks mushrooms.
What did Rin get again? Sorry.
8.
You pull yours in, and This basically the same thing kind of happens there.
Did it? Did it bite my?
The
crossbow?
mushroom, your mushroom is still, your mushroom is still there, but you've not felt anything.
Yeah, I'll just fire it back into the ocean again.
Okay, is Diane gonna get another mushroom?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Khod, what did you get again?
18.
18. You feel the line go taut. This is all happening like one after another. And yeah, you feel your line go taut. and you start
Yanking
reeling
that
it
fucker
in. Reeling it in. Give me a dexterity sleight of hand.
Sleight of
You feel it,
hand.
it's
That's good
yeah.
for
You can
me.
feel resistance on the other end.
50. Wait, 15.
15. You reel and reel, and keep pulling in, and you pull it up, and something is flopping on the end of the line.
Can I drop it in the bottom of the boat so we can all see it and then kick the shit out of it?
You kind of flop it along. You flop it over your head, and
Oh wait, Rin stood behind me. Sorry, Rin.
I'm gonna have Eglath make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. Oh yeah, Rin's tiny.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eglath.
It goes over Rin's head.
That would be a 19.
You kind of like stretch to one side, and as you do so, a fish just flops past your head and just slaps on the deck in front of you.
Sorry, Eglath.
They're just a regular fish.
If you look at it, you'll see that it is a flat fish.
Please don't kick the shit out of the fish.
Yeah, I thought it could be something a bit scarier than just a fish.
Like a Kuatoa.
Or like that big froggy bastard that we saw last time. But
Like
Yeah,
Tamasora.
that would have been
Or Bigfoot.
Kuatoa.
I hear he was a crab, little crab one.
so
No.
I want to go look at the fish I pulled out. See
You
if there's
said
anything.
it!
I look at the fish to see if there's anything special about it that.
It is flopping about. It's sort of like a grey-browny colour. It is flat. It is brighter on one side than it is on the other, so like a pale white-ish kind of colour. And it has both eyes on one side of its head, like a real flatfish. It's flopping around quite a lot.
Fine, I'll throw the fucker back into the sea, into the
Wait,
water.
but you just caught that.
Do you want to eat it? Do you want to gut it?
I mean, I'm a vegetarian.
Alright,
Why?
give me a dex sleight of hand then. That's
Oh,
the only
God.
dex sleight of hand.
We're gonna be stuck with a fish in the boat.
13. I can maths.
Yep, you're able to grab the fish, and it sort of flops about in your hands. What will you do?
Stare into its beady little eyes and then throw it back into the bog.
It
we
sort
could,
of
we could
stares.
use it. We could use it for bigger bait.
I don't throw it back. I gently bash its head on the floor to make it stop wriggling.
Gently? Please die.
Yeah,
Please die.
not gently. I
Please
kind of
die.
smack it to stop it wriggling and then tie it up on my rope.
Okay, make me a flat strength check, I suppose.
Flat strength? Oh joy.
I reckon rather
11!
Okay, you bash it, and it appears to stop moving.
Sweet.
I reckon rather than casting off now, we wait till the frog's nearby.
Well,
How do we know the frog's going to show up?
I tied a flatfish up in my rope quite well and kind of fold it in half as well. Because I'm evil.
Okay.
Know that.
You put it in you tie it in your rope, okay. Are you gonna cast it back?
I moved to the front of the boat again. Should we wait, or do you want to go again and see if anything bigger comes along?
I reckon we wait.
Okay.
I'll put a pause on that until we suspect something bigger might be around.
Alright. Are you gonna cast your thing back in?
Not yet.
Alright then.
So I've got...
Selena,
Yeah.
22.
Yeah. 22. Alright, so let's roll. Okay. So, you've casted your thing in, and eventually you feel the line go taut, as the others did.
Sleight of hand check, I take it.
Yes.
Ha 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 ha. 6.
6. You pull, and you feel a great deal of resistance at the other end. However, the line is like consistently taut. It doesn't appear to be thrashing around a lot.
I'm gonna keep pulling.
All right, make me a strength check.
Oh, that's better. 18.
18. You pull with quite a lot of force, and there seems to be some give as whatever it is pulled somewhat closer to you, and you hear the sound of sort of water moving in the distance, or like, yeah, something pushing through water in the distance.
Either I have a whale or I have a log.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of pulling, and you seem to be kind of making some progress with it, and suddenly you're gonna feel a lot of pullback, and I want you to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, strength saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled a 14 plus 3, 17.
17. You are pulled, and the boat is sort of pulled underneath you in the direction of the whatever it was that exuded the force upon the rope. But you are not pulled over the side.
I think I got something.
Are you okay? Do you need a hand?
Somebody else grab the other end of this rope and help me hold on.
Eglath, you're there. Grab the rope.
Tie the rope to the front of the boat so we can follow this thing.
Well, I'm also going to move to the front and kind of, be like, Khod, get out of the way, and I'm going to move to the front of the boat so that the boat kind of spins so that it's pointing forward.
Yep, it does so.
Hmm.
I guess I'll go row for a while.
Yeah.
You don't need to row. We're moving.
Yeah,
yes,
good point.
the boat is
I
pulled.
hold the oar up. It's fine.
Yeah, you are sort of pulled with quite a lot of force. Your feet kind of dig into the bottom of the boat. Is Eglath going to help?
I wonder if we could use my horns to set up a pulley system.
No, we're just going to let it tug us because it's taking us somewhere.
Oh, okay. Well, let's assume yes, then I suppose. Basically, people are just like pulling. Yeah, so you're being pulled, and everyone is kind of, and people are kind of like piling on to try and resist the pull of this rope, and the boat is, by way of laws of physics, being pulled along.
Okay,
instead.
just as an FYI, Pink's computer just died, so she'll be back in a minute.
Oh,
Okay.
lovely. Yeah, so you've been pulled along.
Why don't we at that point, why don't we take a 10-minute break so Pink can come back in, and we'll find out what happens with whatever's on the end of this rope after the break.
Sounds good. To the pit,
Oh!
to the pit, ladies and germs.
See you in a few moments. No, because
Back in the
Originally-
room, everybody.
originally the futon I was looking at was like $200, and I found one with pretty much, it's a little bit shorter, but it's pretty much the same thing for like $100 cheaper. And I'm going to take that extra $100 I saved and buy an actual desk. So, and then I have to buy a desk chair, which apparently is more expensive than I thought.
Yeah, they can be.
Yeah, like the cheapest I found was like $40 on Amazon. And I'm like, you gotta be joking. Just give me like a $10 chair.
And a couple of
I just
cushions
need-
so you don't kill your back.
Well, I was going to say, all I need is like it to be cushioned, and I don't even. My room is carpeted. I don't even need wheels.
Well, my room is
Anyway.
carpeted and I have wheels.
Well, yeah, preferably I want one with wheels, but I'm saying I don't need one with wheels.
Have you looked at IKEA?
I have
My-
not looked at IKEA because the closest IKEA to me is literally an hour away.
Do they not deliver?
I don't know. I haven't looked at IKEA. I just said I haven't looked at IKEA yet.
And I picked my chair off to the side of the road because
Yeah, one of my old desk chairs was actually from my old job, because they were getting ready. They were getting ready to get rid of it, and I was like, "Just give it here. I'll find a use for it."
And here's me sat in my 200 quid gaming chair.
Wait, what am I doing? That chair is right there.
You have a chair and you're not thinking about it.
No, because it's set up at. I'm smart. It's set up so that like above, so it's like really high, so that I can use the top of my one of my dressers to do my makeup.
Mm.
And I completely forgot about that chair.
Smart.
Shut up! I haven't done my makeup in forever.
Anyway, you were towing us along like a thing with a thing and a thing.
Like a
It's
boat
alright.
in a tow yard.
Things were happening. This is the fishing arc.
This is a fishing storyline.
Yeah, so you're all fishing. Let's see. Alright, so
Roll for fish.
roll for the fish.
Well, I have
What
a
does that
flatfish tied up.
Yeah.
Progress.
And you did cast. Oh, you just got it, don't you?
Yeah, I didn't throw it back out yet.
No. It starts singing. No, it doesn't. Yeah, so, yeah, everyone's being pulled along. Zoe, are you back yet?
Yes, she's back.
She's not.
She is, but
Talking
she's
right
muted. Yeah.
Okie doke then.
So you'll have to look at the chat in the bottom left corner on Team Chat, and that's where I
okay,
should put most of
yeah.
my stuff.
Okay, I've got it now. Okay, so, yeah, currently Selena has been pulled along, and Eglath was kind of holding on, sort of making sure that she's not pulled into the depths. Let's see, what check was I going to make next? Okay, so now it is time for a strength athletics check from Selena, and I'll have you make that with advantage.
Don't need it.
Yeah, I don't need it. Not 20.
Oh,
nice.
yes, you get pulled along, and eventually, yeah. So you kind of pull along. You're able to resist, resist the pull quite easily, as you both kind of support each other, being pulled along by this whatever it is, until eventually the line goes slack.
Just out of curiosity, can we judge like what distance we were pulled? Because was it like 5 feet or was it long, like a while?
You pulled for about 10 to 20 seconds. It's difficult to tell what distance because you're kind of going quite quickly, but yeah. But just by virtue of the way the fog is, it's difficult to tell where specifically you are in comparison to where you were before.
Okay, I am going to take up my line.
I think we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Okay, you pull up your line and you find that the end of it has been sort of chewed off.
Should I
Oh, you want?
cast my flatfish now?
No, I have an idea. So I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out, or reach in, like, in between my backpack and my back, and pull out a crossbow bolt.
Oh, that's something I forgot actually. You pull out, you pull the line in, and yeah, it is not only fucking snapped. It's also quite slimy. I should have said.
Lovely.
Not just from the water sludge, but yeah, just like film of slime over it. Anyway, carry on.
So I'm going to just grab a crossbow bolt. I'm going to how can I secure this?
Well, I've tied my fish up. Do you want to shove it in the middle of the fish?
Well, the problem is that the rope broke.
It's not broken. It's just the end was
Right.
So you didn't lose much of it.
Okay, do you want to put a
okay.
few
I
crossbow
gotcha.
bolts in the middle of this fish?
Yeah, I'll do that. So I kind of impale the fish on. I tie the rope to the crossbow bolt.
As you pull the fish out, it starts swapping around again.
I beat the fucker on the floor twice
Yeah.
as hard this time.
Okay.
It's still tied to this rope, so I've got it kind of like a flail, just smacking it on the floor to try and make it stop wriggling.
Okay, fine. I won't try it. I'll just say you smash it again and it stops moving.
Actual, like, fishing people have, like, fucking batons for beating fish over the head.
It's like, what else are you gonna use though? I mean,
I could have put my sword through its face, I suppose.
how cruel do you want to be?
But if it's alive, it'll be more likely to attract things to eat it.
It's dead already.
It'll be moving.
Okay, Brayden, have you
I'm
got a
going
little
to-
thing to make it wiggle still?
I'm going to shove a crossbow bolt inside of the fish after I attach the rope to the crossbow bolt.
But I've already got it tied up.
Yeah, he's got it tied quite securely.
Right, but I'm still going to put my rope
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
onto the crossbow bolt and shove the crossbow bolt into the fish.
Okay, I'm presuming it's just tied now. It's like not attached to a long piece of string or a long piece of rope from Khod's collection.
I think if we use both, so we've
It's
got
tight-
two ropes to
it's
make
kind
it
of-
a bit stronger.
Okay, it's kind of
Yeah.
tied to both.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take both ropes and cast it back out.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Okay.
So
You could give it to Ren to shoot from her crossbow. Although, actually, no,
can't shoot
that
a
probably
fucking.
won't work.
You can't shoot a fish out of crossbow.
That's gonna
Hey,
disrupt
I
the way
briefly forgot that there was a fish attached to it, okay?
that- It literally, like the
Shut
ball is
up, it's a
inside the fish. Okay.
Shut up, it's early.
It's yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. So you kind of like cast it back out again.
Yep.
Yeah. And it splooshes in the water. I'll have Selena make me a perception check in that case.
I think I'll have a number 9.
Yeah, you're gonna actually make 2 rolls. I want you to make a perception roll, and I want you to make a dexterity sleight of hand roll.
My perception check is. Hang on. My perception check is a 9,
Alright.
and my sleight of hand, I believe it's +3, is a 21. Can I
Okay.
switch those?
Alright, okay.
Wouldn't
feel-
wouldn't other people be looking around?
Other people can be, I just wanted, her to do one specifically. I'll have anyone who's going to be actively looking to make a perception check as well, if that's the case.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, if you think about it, we all would, because
6.
Perception is 13.
21.
Fucking hell.
21.
Stubb,
Yeah?
if you look here, where my hand is,
Yeah?
You can see an accurate description of why you can't fire this out of your crossbow.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware.
Wait.
Sick. Good old one.
Why are you scribbling it out?
Eglath is blinded.
It was too good.
Okay, so Diane had a 21. And everyone else, I think there's a 6 and some other stuff.
I got a 13.
Yep. Okay.
Clearly, Diane's the only one of us with actual eyes.
Okay, so from Selena's perspective, she's kind of she's got the fish on the line and she feels it kind of go taut again.
And I'm going to pull.
Okay. And you pull and you feel the resistance, not so much as you did before. Diane, where are you looking, Diane?
Abbie?
Yeah, sorry, I zoned a bit. What's up?
Where are you looking?
Which is around in the water.
Okay.
I'm at the back of the boat, so...
Okay, so from behind you, you kind of see, you think you see something off in the distance sort of move in the water, a sort of dark shape amidst the other dark shapes.
How far away?
Be about 30 or so feet away. Yeah, it appears to sort of shift in the water and then disappear.
I reckon there's something in the water behind us, folks. I ain't
will
sure what.
go to the back and have a mooch.
A mooch.
A mooch.
Alright.
Make levels for crossbow at it.
I am making a mooching roll.
Is Selena going to keep pulling?
21!
Yeah, I'm going to keep pulling.
Right.
Yes, I'm going to keep pulling.
Okay.
I rolled a 21 on my mooching roll.
Yeah, so you kind of keep pulling. Yeah, 21. Okay, 21 you roll. Okay, so yeah, you kind of get to the back of the boat and you take a cheeky peek out, and what do you see? You kind of see. It's difficult to tell, actually. You kind of see a flash in the distance.
In the distance? Oh, God.
Yeah, Abbie, Diane also sees it.
Guys, there was a flash back there somewhere.
Brief white
What,
flash.
what colour's the flash?
Sort of a brief white flash off in the distance. Very faint, but you just about see it.
And the one that reset us last time was an orange flash, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
God's right, there's something back there.
Oh, that's not good. Guys, have we got any more of these fish propellants? Are we moving or are we still stationary?
You're still stationary at the moment.
Okay.
Bro.
Selena is kind of pulling in, and you pull in, and you find when you pull in, you find that the end of your line is empty.
It figures. And we lost.
Yeah, Pink
Zoe.
had another power cut.
Oh God! How inconvenient! Eglath passes out and is asleep for the rest of the day. That's my go-to solution, apparently.
Everyone has narcolepsy.
Yes, we got the party of narcoleptics. How brilliant!
I mean, that's how I in play Lepro stuff. If I have to go to bed, I during social RP, I just go. Yeah, my character passes out because narcolepsy. All my characters have narcolepsy.
Damn you and your Australia time. In which case, yes, you can pull it in. There's nothing there. Diane and Khod keep staring out to where the flash is, and that nothing appears to be happening anymore.
How you get on with that fish, Selena? There's flashes.
There's no fish, and what are you talking about flashes?
There was just a big, like, white flash out in the distance somewhere.
Is there somebody behind us wearing a very long coat?
Wow. Not that I can see. Turn around and just spot that Eglath has passed out.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's say you got this passed out, fine. We'll dwell no more upon it. In which case, yeah, things seem to have quietened down again. I'll say, Khod, if you make me a quick, just make me a quick, I keep doing, let's see, make me a quick intelligence check.
4.
Great. Nothing comes to your mind. It's blank.
Can I try to cast guidance on Khod?
Attempt to cast your guidance.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a touch spell, so I basically just walk up to him and touch him.
Okie doke.
In the most creepiest way possible, because I'm that type of person right now.
Lovely. So what did you cast?
Guidance.
Guidance.
So if it works, you'll feel nice and like almost like a warm sensation, a comforting sensation go over you. And I'll feel the energy actually leave my hand, and you can get an extra D4 added onto any of your rolls.
Where are you gonna touch him?
Shoulder.
Shoulder.
Yes.
You go in to cast your guidance, and you touch Khod on the shoulder. Khod, Selena has just touched you on the shoulder. What do you do?
What are you doing? Is this meant to be useful in some way?
Just seeing if magic worked.
I don't think I feel any different.
I know you don't feel any different, meaning magic still doesn't work, meaning that most likely we're still trapped in this area.
Oh, joyous occasions.
Okay. I want anyone who's actively looking now to make me a perception check.
Please be better than a fucking 2.
I don't think I would at this point.
I am.
11.
10.
Fuck you, guys.
Let's say 15.
15. Okay. Anyone else? Khod,
No,
is it?
I would have been
Well, I
concentrating on
did.
my spell.
I rolled a 11.
Okay. Yeah, so you're kind of having this conversation when suddenly the boat kind of rocks as it appears to be hit with some force from the right side. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh, good. Okay, let's try this one.
Dex. 18!
Okie doke.
14 plus
20.
amount.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh, okay. Good roll.
I got a 17.
Everyone manages to keep their feet.
Well, Eglath
Selena-
fails because she's unconscious.
Yeah, she's already unconscious. She's just kind of flopping around.
She's like, because she's lying down, the rocks just fly over her head.
What's
What do you mean
Spicy's?
the rocks?
What's Spicy's dexterity?
I don't know.
I think 4 rocks at us.
No, it didn't. It rocked the boat.
Yeah.
Oh.
The boat. Yeah.
A dex
Okay.
is 10.
How do you know?
I just looked up giant
Did
bat.
it? Yeah.
Okay, then, alright. Yeah, sort of Spicy manages to keep his feet as well. It's sort of like, it's
I
quite
didn't
large.
realize.
Yeah, he's been there the whole time.
No, not that. Spicy has dark vision. We should ask Spicy.
Do you speak Badger?
No.
Anyway.
That's definitely a question.
Yeah, so you're kind of so the boat. You don't speak for spicy. Is that Diane trying to communicate?
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, the boat is rocked, and one of the oar on the right side of the boat is sort of slips away, or is pulled away. It's difficult to tell. And a hand sort of comes over the side of the boat, a large webbed hand.
I think we
Ren's
found...
gonna shoot the hand.
I was also gonna shoot the hand.
Okay. I'll allow you both to take your shots.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Okay.
You know, just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry.
Alright.
19 plus
Nice.
an amount.
22.
I'm pretty sure it's higher than anything his AC is.
I can't remember.
Give you
Your arrow. Do you have real arrows or do you have magical arrows?
I have both, because I brought both.
What are you firing?
I'm firing real arrows because the magic arrows don't work.
Oh, yeah, just checking.
Okay, so that's a 27 to hit him.
Okay, yes, you both shoot your shots, and the bullet the bullet appears to pierce through the skin, and the bolt sticks into the hand, and you hear a kind of guttural roaring noise as this creature.
Oh hey, my
Pulls
bolt's
itself.
still. So I've just remembered something. I still have a rope attached to my bolt
Whoops.
because from trying to fish for earlier.
Yep, and that is attached.
We didn't have to make damage rolls, which concerns
I'm
me.
gonna ask you to make damage rolls now. So just explain what's happening. Yeah,
Okay.
this creature sort of pulls. Yeah, it pulls. You see it like flex its arm as it pulls itself up, and the other arm sort of reaches up. I'd move that one to the left. That one that you've already done to the left a little bit, but yeah. So it's like sort of like here and here, and the
Wait.
creature's gonna sort of pull
Alrighty.
itself up.
Say that again. What?
I did 8 damage.
I'd move this arm over to the left a little bit. Is Zoe back now?
We just
Just about, I think.
on the 2. It's on the 2 now. Okay,
Yeah.
I did 8 damage to it. 8 piercing damage.
Oh, I sneeze.
Nice.
Magic, that matters
Bless you.
Oh,
because it's
Thank
a
you.
magic
I
weapon.
don't know, 1d10 plus.
hey. Right. Okay.
Should be. Why is that plus 3 and not plus 4?
What's your dex mod?
My dex mod is plus 3, but it should have an extra plus 1 on the pistol.
Yeah, because it's a magic weapon. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. That's a 9. Let's see if I can't fix that up.
What's your damage again? Sorry, Stubb.
I did 6 damage.
Alright.
Wait, it
Oh,
might be
sure.
6. I'm not...
I like our
go.
shoot first, ask questions later philosophy.
It is.
I mean, we met the frog before.
No, I did 8 damage. I did 8 damage. I have a plus 6 to damage.
Okay. 8 damage. What's Abbie's damage?
9.
9. God, okay. Let's do that.
I had in my gun, and without magic, that means I am going to bloody reload.
Yeah.
Alright. You both take your shots. This thing sort of raises up. At the moment, its sort of arms and head are the only things that are visible. But yeah, it's got this grotesque, frog-like face, 2 big bulbous eyes on the side of its head, a wide mouth filled with teeth,
I really hope this isn't what I
and a
suspect it
large,
could be.
lumpy chin. And inside, yeah, Selena is quite close to it. So you can see just sort of in like the corner of its mouth, you can just see fish. Flatfish.
Fish?
Oh, do I?
Fish.
I found my...
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, just so you know, I found my bait.
I think there are bigger issues than the freaking fish.
Yes, so this rather large creature is, yeah, it's fully there. Let's have, yeah, it's gonna sort of like roar at you. Let's have a quick initiative roll.
Yay, combat! Okay, let's get to rolling initiative. Let's use this die.
21.
9 plus an amount.
Oh fuck!
Initiative plus 3, 12.
I got 7.
Okay.
Have you checked the boxes over here to see if there's a mini for it, Hax?
I will get it now. I don't want to spoil what it is just
You
yet.
can
'cause
change the
says
name
on
on it. It's fine. Just
okay.
right click at the
Okay.
bottom. You can change the name or take the name out.
Yeah, okay. I'll go with the name then. There we go. Froggy boy. Actually, that's quite close to scale. There we go.
Alright.
Okay, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's basically its head and arms are the main things that are visible at the moment.
I rolled a 7, but wait, what did I? Yeah, 7.
Oh,
I got a hug
haven't.
as well.
What did Eglath roll?
I have the baddest of feelings.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
This is initiative. Sorry.
We're fighting a giant frog. It's gonna go badly.
5. Eglath rolled a 5.
Okay. I need to check something actually, but cool. Eglath's 5. I'll just grab that down. Okay. Oh, really?
What?
Ah, that's annoying. It's, yeah, I just can't find what I'm looking for, I suppose. Maybe there's something else I can check. Sorry about this. Let's see if I can find. Okay.
That is a scary froggy bitch.
You froggy bitch. Okay.
It says you. I want to have it as a pet.
Alright, so, yep. I need to just quickly roll for initiative. Ooh, very nice.
Uh-oh.
Because you see, this is D&D. It's the player versus the DM. That's how it works.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm just trying to murder you. That's the only objective for me. Alright, okay, that's 19. Let's have Khod and Selena roll again, please.
Do good for me, dice. 11
16.
plus 4 is 15.
16.
15 and 16, okay, so. There we go.
Haha.
Wow.
So, first is the creature.
I have a feeling I'm about to be in pain.
Okay, yeah, and it's kind of looking at everyone. Its big sort of bulbous eyes sort of eyeing everyone up.
You think it knows who hit it, where the shots came from?
Yes. It can sort of see that, yeah, it can see the loaded, like the smoking gun and the flathead crossbow. Let me
Because we're out of rope.
just-
Upside, it's 50 foot long, so I can just back off.
Okay. It is going to sort of fix one eye. Yeah, it sort of fixes one eye on each of the people who attacked it, and then it's going to fix its yeah, so left on Diane and right on Rin, and its sort of right eye turns on Diane, and it sort of turns its head, and it is going to make an attack. Let's have a look. Okay. Yes, it is going to fire out a projectile from its mouth. Does 26 hit, Diane?
I mean, take a guess.
I think that's a no. Or at least an extra 100 for sass.
You know, I sure wish it was a no.
Okay. Cool. Basically, it has just shot its tongue out at you. And, yes, make me now a, strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm. 16.
Okie doke. Yeah, so it flies its tongue out of you, and while it kind of stings as it latches on, it's going to attempt to sort of pull back, but as it does so, the tongue comes loose. It is, however, going to do some damage. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. No. 3. It does 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 4 necrotic damage to you.
Aye.
Okay, and you, you're sort of coated in its mucus as it pulls its tongue away.
That's like
Okay.
fun.
Delicious. Just a quick thing, Stubb. With actions, it can only do 1 at a time, I'm guessing, unless it says otherwise.
Unless it has specifically the multi-attack feature, can only make 1 attack per turn.
Alright, just checking. A 1 action.
And if it gets a reaction, it will list it under reactions.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Just double checking. Oh, okay, lovely. Great.
So is this your frog friend?
Yeah, this is the one that teleported us back last time.
Yep, no, that's the end of its turn. And it's going to be Diane next.
Alright, I'm gonna reload my gun. And then I'm actually gonna use my action surge so I can shoot it.
Alright.
Cause fuck that noise.
What's your max HP, by the way?
Mine.
Yeah.
23.
23. Okay, just checking.
That's a 23 to hit as well.
23 to hit. Okay. Yep, you blast it with your gun, and the bullet appears to hit true. Roll your damage.
That is 7.
7 damage. Okay.
Vev.
You blast
Never
it, and
mind.
it sort of recoils. It's almost like, it sort of flicks you with its tongue. You reload, and then blast it back. Okie doke. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, that's all I can do.
Alright.
I'm sure cannot taught that froggy bastard a lesson.
Language. Next is gonna be Rin's turn.
Yeah, you have to remember, our streams are fucking PG-13, okay?
Exactly.
No. Shit. Really?
Cunting fuck.
Well, I royally screwed the pooch on that one then, didn't I?
Whoopsie doopsie, I made a fucky wucky on this dweeby weeby.
Oh.
I will end you. I will end you.
Anyway, Rin.
Okay, my turn. I really thought I rolled low, but since everyone rolled low. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna back off a little and
Back off in this boat.
I'm gonna back off. Spend my object interaction to untie the untie the rope from my
Alright.
trunk bolt and reload and take another shot.
Alright. Fire your crossbow. Are you pulling the bolt back?
No,
Are you
no, I'm
firing?
just untying untying it from my crossbow.
Alright.
I'm going to stand on the rope so that it doesn't go anywhere.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, come on, give me something good. That's an 18.
18.
So that's 26 to hit.
26 to hit. You fire your arrow, and it strikes true. Roll
And
your
you
damage, girl.
Right, D8 of damage plus 6.
Plus 6.
5 plus 6, 11. Plus 1 magic item, and plus 5 int mod.
Does the magic item do the extra damage, though? Oh yeah, it does, I guess. It's just a +1 or whatever I said
It's
it
a
was.
plus one magic item.
Yeah.
So that's 11 damage.
Okay.
Magical
11
piercing.
damage. Magical piercing. Yeah, okay. You do the damage. I won't. Yeah, for stuff like that, I don't think it's worth like reducing the damage. So yeah, I'll just say.
Should Spicy
I
have
mean-
gone after Diane?
Oh yeah, I get to give
That's a good point.
Yeah. I'll say you can do it now.
I'm gonna tell Spicy to go into attack mode.
Just
Blue eyes, white dragon, attack mode.
it just transforms and two giant lasers appear out of its back. Or is that Mecha Spicy later down the line?
You're building Mecha. You've built Mecha Spicy, haven't you already?
I built Mega Spicy, but I then took it apart because it wasn't working.
I killed Mecha Spicy.
Oh, I just realized something.
Yes.
You can pull 3 fuzzy objects from the bag in one day. I could pull more spices out of the bag.
Really? Oh my god.
Once 3 fuzzy objects have been pulled from the bag can't be used again until the next dawn. I could have a trio of spices.
I didn't realize that.
God.
I mean, I should have known the first time you emptied out the bag. So you know.
Are you gonna pull another 2 spices out of the bag?
I don't know now to be the time, but sure. I'd like to see you try.
Yeah, this is not the best time. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell Spicy to go into attack mode.
Go away! Run! We don't want you here no more. Okay, yeah, it starts to growl.
He acts on my turn, usually.
I'll say you can, yeah, if you're gonna make it do anything, you can do it now.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I can tell it sort of what to do, so it can bite stuff.
Okay,
Wait, that's
say it
not-
ready to reaction.
I will send you the sheet for the giant badger.
Oh, I
Oh,
just sent
God.
it to you.
I've got it.
Of course you have. It has a burrow speed. What the hell?
Oh
Yeah.
The sheet for giant badger.
The digging speed.
Multi-attack. Ooh. Plus 2
Yeah,
to hit.
Giant Badger is actually surprisingly solid.
1d6. What's the CR on this thing? Only a quarter. Okay.
Attack mode, Spassy.
Yeah, but it can take a quarter of a level 1 party all by itself.
True. Wait, that's not how that works. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
CR 1 quarter is it means it's a good challenge for a level 1 party.
Hmm. Okay. Well, either way, it might. Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's in attack mode. I'm gonna say for its turn, it's sort of ready to reaction. If someone gets damaged, it'll might attack.
Spicy's eyes just turned red. Instant kill mode.
Okay. In which case, it is gonna be Selena's turn.
Oh, it is my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, there's only one thing I can really do, and that's take my mace and smack the shit out of it.
Okay. Its arm is close enough for you to hit.
And where is my die of destruction?
Die of destruction.
Does this 7 hit?
No, well, it does. Yeah, it doesn't hit it. So yeah, you sort of bash its hand, but it doesn't appear to have any impact.
Okay, that's all I'm doing.
It has quite thick skin. A lot of the shots have gotten quite lucky so far. Are you gonna try anything else then on your turn?
Nah, I can't do anything else.
Alright then.
Not without me magic.
Whoops. Did I do that? Anyway, it's Khod's turn now.
Is there a place I can get it where it's in melee range?
You can get into melee range, I think.
Cool. I'm gonna hit it twice with my short swords.
Alright.
Uh,
Oh, your attacks.
The first one is... Come on, dice. 6 plus 8, 14. No, wait, 6 plus 6, 12.
12. Okay. Yep, you roll a 12.
Oh,
Probably
fuck's
not hit.
sake.
Yeah, you kind of like try and stab in, and the skin is too thick for you to.
And I got an
penetrate
8.
Your sword. And yeah, basically that happens twice. Yeah, so you like sort of stabbing and slashing, but your attacks don't seem to make much impact.
Well, I got now. I'm gonna go stand at the back of the boat again.
Alright, and that means it's going to be Eglath's turn.
Let the typing commence.
Hmm. Oh god.
Oh,
Alright.
of course.
Feeling
Jump in the mouth, Drax style.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
In
it's a
which case,
strategy.
yeah, I'll have
I mean, it works against giant pumpkins.
To be fair, you were nearly killed by doing that.
Yeah, but on the other hand, so are the people outside of its mouth.
So is everyone else in the world. So what are you gonna do about that? Anyway, yeah, I'll have you do that. Oh, what kind of roll for jumping in a mouth would that be? I'll call it
It would be
a.
athletics.
Zoe just said rage first, then jump in its gob.
Okay, that's fine. You enter your rage and you try and attempt to jump into its mouth. I'm not gonna say you do it straight away. Let's call this a yeah, strength athletics. It's sort of its mouth is usually quite a gape, but it's gonna take a bit of force to get to jump in and.
Oh no.
12 in total for that.
Wait,
Well,
what? Jesus.
Plus
You
6 for
attempt-
athletics.
You have
Jesus.
advantage. You have advantage, by the way.
mm,
You have, if you're raging, you have advantage on strength checks,
yeah,
including athletics checks.
would make sense. So
Cool.
I take that advantage. I wonder if anyone has initiative. Does anyone have any way of keeping track if you have initiative? No, not initiative. Inspiration. That's the one.
Yeah,
there's a little...
there's a thing on the D&D Beyond. There's a section that you can actually
Yeah.
just press and it shows if you have inspiration or not.
Right now, Diane's
Yeah.
the only one with inspiration.
Okay.
Eglath has some.
Maybe she used it though.
Yeah, I think she did.
You gave it several times though.
What's the highest? Yeah. So you sort of leap at this thing, attempting. Yeah. So it's not this high up. It's yeah. So it's like its mouth is quite large. You'd sort of like have to dive in to get inside it, but it sort of snaps its mouth shut right at the last minute, and you sort of bounce off. Make me a quick dexterity saving throw. Yeah, make me this dexterity saving throw first.
Ah.
16. Yeah. So you. And you fall back into the boat. But you are going to be able to take an attack.
I kind of want to ask him what that was all about, but I kind of just want to imagine that Selena's just thinking that was stupid.
And you know that if its hide is too thick to get through from the outside, you gotta get through the inside.
I mean, you can think that all you want.
I was making a reference.
Yeah, you have to make an attack now.
I believe she rolled a 16 for the attack.
No, that's for the save. That's for the dexterity saving throw.
Ah, okay.
Cast your spell.
We can't.
My
I
spell
know
is
you
wax.
can't. Allow me to ask you a question.
God
Yes,
damn it.
you swing your axe. Once again, it bounces, also grazes quite harmlessly off the sort of head of this creature. And to sort of taunt you, it's going to sort of open its mouth quite wide and sort of lick its tongue.
Lick its tongue.
It's a lick-a-tongue?
How do
Lick
you
its own tongue. No, lick its lips then, I suppose. That's very
Okay.
painful.
start curling the tongue because it knows
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
some people have the genes to be able to do that.
It ain't that good, but yeah, it's gonna do that. In which case, it is the combat's gonna roll back around and I need to roll something else.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You really don't. Nobody's forcing you to.
We're doomed.
Roll for the number of Sturges that suddenly appear to join.
Sturgis.
Fuck Sturges. Hacks?
Don't mind me.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we are going to mind you, don't worry.
Okay. Okay, very interesting. Right, so, combat rolls around. We're back to Vanderhob. That's what it is. I said the name.
I wasn't paying attention.
Don't worry about it.
It's
Is
giant,
that what you thought it was?
it's giant froggy bastard now.
If it was what I thought it was, we'd probably already be dead.
It's just a normal giant frog. Oh my god.
I thought it was a slod.
Oh,
be
Pinker's
honest.
gone away again.
Oh. What is it? What is that?
The narcolepsy is strong with that
Blech.
Passes out mid-combat.
one.
Very interesting. Anyway, yeah, so this thing is attacking.
Well, I've given Hacks ideas for how to murder us later.
Okay, so it's got rich pickings today. Let's see. Alright. It is going to go for Rin. It's gonna weigh you up. And then it's going to go in.
Bring it.
Let's see. It's gonna go another bite.
Take your best shot.
Not throwing away my shot. Ooh, okay. That is gonna be.
Sure. Just like my froggy, I'm young, speppy, and hungry.
Hey, no more Hamilton references.
What was it? What did it roll?
I'm just checking now. Hang on. 14. This is a 14 hit.
Ah, miss. Not even
Ah.
close.
Yep, it's gonna attempt to
AC of
bite you.
17.
Oof. Yeah, it's gonna attempt to bite. Yeah, it's gonna attempt to bite, but it is going to miss just about. It's large.
Just a
to
boot?
snap. Yeah, snap in front of you, and sort of recoils back.
Why fucking Zuckus of all things?
Huh?
My t-shirt in the bounty section, it's got fucking Zuckus.
Zuckus. Zuckus is the best bounty hunter in Star Wars.
Not
Abbie-
exactly a prominent character.
Abby, I feel like you're getting
Moving on.
distracted.
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, now it's gonna be Diane anyway.
I'm
Talk shit
gonna.
about Zuckus. Anyway,
It's gun time.
it's shooting time, baby.
I'm gonna fire my gun.
That's what he said.
That's a 17.
Before you fired his gun. Yep, that's a hit. Roll your attack or your damage.
And that is a 12.
12. Okay. Phew! You do 12 damage. You blast it sort of in its face, and it sort of, kind of cringes, and sort of has its mouth agape at you, licks its tongue out again, more angry than last time. I just, that was quite a devastating blow.
And then I'm done.
Okie doke. Next is gonna be Rin.
What about Spicy?
Right.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, Spicy can have a turn as well if you're gonna make it do anything.
I mean, it's on attack mode. The DM controls it.
All right.
I
fine.
just get to tell it what to do.
I'll say that. Yeah. For now, it is in sort of. Well, if it's in attack mode or guard mode, so yeah, it's gonna go for one of its arms. Let's see what it gets. Oh fuck.
Yeah, get
right,
multi-attack.
It does indeed.
Hey! No, he's back.
2 + 3s. Let's roll those. 3 and a 12. One of those hits. Alright. It is going to attack. And do. Oh, it's biting, one with claws. So that's awesome. Okay. Claw attack. 2d4s. Do. That is 5 damage. No, 6 damage. Alright, cool. Yep, so it's gonna sort of like bite at one of its fingers, and the creature's gonna sort of look at it and kind of shake it off. Or attempt to shake it off. But Spicy's grip bite is quite strong, and they sort of keep pulling until it like rips skin.
Yeehaw, Spicy!
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Well, it's done more damage than most of us so far.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we've got some pretty good attacks actually. So.
Well,
We
three
discounted
of
that
us
much.
haven't hit yet, so.
Well, yeah, but the people who
Sure.
have attacked have done alright. So.
Three of us, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's gonna mean it is Ridden's turn. Ridden's
Yep.
turn proper.
Right, and same thing as usual, because this is all I really can do to it. I'm gonna try and shoot it in the face.
Okay. You attempt
Make
to
it
shoot
sharp
it in
on
the
a
face.
crossbow bolt.
It's got a few bolts in it right now.
Alrighty. That's that one.
Jeez.
Nice.
Who did you shoot in the head?
I'm not gonna say that she shoots anyone as of yet, but her bolt kind of like she like tries to fire it, but the bolt, you know how like the system works where it like fires forward. Basically, the bolt kind of gets stuck and kind of snaps in half, in the crossbow.
Yeah.
And the bits fly everywhere, and Rin gets a nasty splinter.
That's a
Um,
1d. That's a 1d100 damage.
Yep. Let's roll the damage. Make me a Constitution saving throw, or you die instantly. No, I won't say that. Are you gonna try and do anything else then?
I don't believe I can do anything with my bonus action. I will check, because I think you took away my bear, which was what I could do with my bonus action.
Bear don't work.
Bitches.
Greetings.
Yeah, no, I don't have spells or a bear, so Yeah.
Rut-row.
that's my
Alright.
turn.
That's cool. I will make a roll. Okay. Let's see. Alright, does anyone... Alright, what's everyone's passive perception?
14.
10 mod. Well,
10.
15.
14, 12, 10, 15... Okay. 9. Okay, cool. Anyone has over a 12? 12 or over?
Woohoo!
Oh no, anyone who has over a 12. Yeah, so if you have a 12, you don't see. Basically, from behind, like the opposite direction, you're going to see something else coming towards you.
We've got company.
Is it another giant froggy bastard?
I don't know. Something's coming towards us.
Yeah, I can see that too. Guys, this is not going well. We need to hit and kill this. Actually, bother like hitting this thing first.
I'm working on it.
What do you think we've been sitting here doing? Whistling Dixie?
Well, I whiffed it as much as everybody else did, so there we go.
Okay, so yeah, basically what's going to happen is, let's have a look, okay. Yeah, basically, for the people who see, they're going to see a shape sort of coming towards the boat, and there is going to be, yeah, people, oh god, yeah, there's something coming towards the boat, and basically, anyone who's looking is going to see a brief flash of white.
Guys, there was another flash of light. Same as Diane and I saw earlier. What's going
I still
on?
don't believe you saw that.
I assure you, we most certainly did.
I wasn't witness.
What's going on in this cockamamie fucking plane?
Who knows? Anyway, that's the end of that. But yeah, you'll definitely see a shape when they'll see it sort of flash, and then they'll see nothing. Next, though, it's going to be Selena's turn.
Mace to whatever I can reach.
Give me an attack.
I didn't hit it.
What do you roll?
you're wrong.
A 7. Wait, is it a 7 or an 8? No.
Well-
It's a 9.
Well, either of those don't hit, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you attempt to go in with a bash, and you kind of glance off again.
I miss my magic.
Yeah, next is gonna be Khod.
I move within melee, so I squeeze patch like and hit it twice with my swords again.
Cool.
Hopefully, actually hitting the fucker this time. Where did that go? 9 plus 6. It's 15.
15. 15 does hit.
Cool. Which is a wrong one. D6 plus 4. 8 damage on the first swing. Oh crap! I missed the dice tower again. Oh shit. I rolled another 15.
Okay. Yeah, that also hits.
And then rolled another 8 damage.
Ooh, nice rolls. Well, it's gonna be okay.
And then I move back to the corner of the boat, nice and safe again.
Cool. Good. Yeah, you kind of stab it twice.
And run
And
away
they
like
use-
a chicken.
Yep. With one of your slices, you slice off one of its appendages, and it kind of screeches. Quite unpleasant.
Ribbit.
Ribbit!
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
That's the noise frogs make.
As you squish them with a rock.
Alright, next is gonna be Eglath's turn.
The typing shall commence.
Stab with the axe.
Wrong
Don't
dice!
typically stab with axes, but you know.
You gotta do a D20 first, Pink.
And remember, you're in rage mode.
One thing I never wanted to see was Pink enraged.
You're rolling an attack. You gotta make sure you hit first, I think.
And that's a 24 to hit.
24 does indeed hit. Roll
God.
your damage.
D12, Pink, for your great axe. That's a D6.
Plus, you get a bonus 2 from raging. Plus 2 to damage.
Or wouldn't you just add that on top?
What was the damage? I roll. Okay, so 14. Is that the full damage?
8 plus 4 plus 2.
Bloody hell. Alright, 14.
Well, somebody in our party can do damage.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you go in with that
I
axe.
just did 12 damage last turn. I'm not that far behind.
I just did 16 damage.
Yeah.
I like how everybody decides to defend themselves. It's hilarious.
Little Miss hasn't
Yeah, you
hit
go in
it
up-
yet.
You go in with the axe and sort of whack it right in its eye and sort of split it, and it sort of gushes a horrible black blood and it screeches. Yeah, fuck you,
Wow.
and yeah, recoils somewhat.
Listen, if it bleeds, you can kill it.
And then, yes, it is going to be its turn. Basically, what's going to happen is it's going to it's going to lift one of its hands and clutch its eye.
You mean it's,
Ah,
it's
fuck,
you mean
ribbit.
its remaining arm? Because I cut one off a minute ago.
No, you only cut off one of its fingers. I did say a
I
Appendage.
but
damn it.
Nice try, though.
and yeah, it sort of clutches its eye and sinks back below the surface.
I mean, it should be leaving a trail of blood. It shouldn't be too hard to notice.
Now the blood is black and it sort of blends in with the rest of the water. It's too dark to see. At which point, well, actually, yeah. So it kind of sinks below the surface, and then if anyone's sort of following it, looking down, they'll see a sort of white flash beneath the.
Oh, you have
water.
still got a rope attached to it.
You do
I'm
have a rope
standing
attached
on
to
it.
it. You do have a rope attached to it. Make me a strength saving throw.
Oh,
Oh, good.
you shouldn't have said anything.
You just let it go.
What's the scenario I fall over? Okay, let's do this one.
Oh, and you get caught in the time lapse and we get out.
Oh.
That's 2 plus nothing.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It could have been worse.
It also rolled a 2,
God
but it does have
damn
a,
you,
it does-
Octobogto.
but it does have
I
a
might-
modifier attached. So
I
it's,
might have a modifier to strength saves actually thinking about it. I'm not sure what artificers get proficiency in. I don't.
yeah. So you so the rope is sort of quickly pulled from underneath you as it sort of slips into the water.
Curse you.
Anyone want to
and-
help?
No,
Ah.
it's like gone. You're like it's like it almost trips you up. Maybe a quick dexterity saving throw.
Just a cheeky little one.
We came so close to killing Octobogto.
You do.
18, because of course I couldn't have fucking rolled that earlier.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it sort of gets dragged from under you, and you feel your balance go slightly, but you manage to stand up properly. And all is quiet for now. Diane, what would you like to do now?
I mean, are we still in initiative? Because I have no way of seeing where the... Right?
Yeah, I'll say we're out of initiative for now.
Alright, with initiative. So, what was that thing behind us? Where did it go? And where did the giant frog go?
I don't know. Probably under the boat to kill us later. And down into the depths where he decided to commit seppuku.
I know, I did see the giant white flash. Also, how are we getting anywhere? We have one oar left. The other one got taken a while ago.
Khod, you're a fish. Jump in. We'll tie a rope to you.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Diane, how good is Spicy at swimming? He could push the boat.
I don't know if badgers can swim. I never thrown one in the water. I don't know why you'd assume I'd know.
That's actually a legit question.
I'm pretty sure they can.
Yeah, they can probably swim.
Now goes a rapid Google of can badgers swim.
That's exactly what I'm
They
avoiding
can
doing.
swim, but they try to avoid doing so.
Alright, so we'll have to throw him in.
I'll say that Eglath can't really use Khod as an orbit. She can sure as well try.
No. Bad Eglath.
I mean,
You know-
couldn't you use your axe?
You know, I'm kind of liking this use Khod as an oar plan. I think it's our most.
No.
I think it's the plan that has the most promise.
Ain't an axe
Really got
sort of-
legs, you know.
As Diane said, axe.
You threw yours away.
No. Eglath uses
Eglath
a giant
has an axe.
war axe. Great axe.
How does that revolve around you being an oar?
I am not being an oar, Selena.
I mean, we can force you to be an oar.
Good, Eglath is using her axe. I will man the other oar.
Okie doke. Anyone gonna make me? Yeah, is anyone looking out the boat at the moment? I'll say people who are kind of discussing the oar aren't at the minute.
And then I am
Roll
not.
perception.
Oh wait. So like, if we're not discussing the oar, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, I'm saying people who are kind of involved in that conversation aren't really paying attention to
Oh,
what's going
okay.
on in the water.
All right.
So I'll have Diane or Rin. They can make a perception if they want.
That's an 11.
Sure,
for
reckon
13.
I do.
13? Okay.
Listen, one thing I learned a long time ago about playing D&D: when a DM says,
Nah.
"If you want to, you do it."
Oh, you don't have to. 9. Cool. Alright, so basically, you're kind of sitting there in the boat when all of a sudden you feel the boat rock again.
Round 2.
I'll say it wasn't this time when it hit you. It wasn't as forceful as before.
It's time to frog it up.
And,
Oh.
and another creature is going to arise from the deep, looking very similar to the one that you fought before. But
But its eye ain't fucked up.
I ain't fucked up. It's going to rise to its full height this time, which is about 10 feet.
Has anybody tried actually talking to this thing?
Well, it's sort of rising up. It's kind of licking its tongue. It's going. Well, I did say that again. It's sort of lashing its tongue about. And as it sort of grabs hold of the boat, everyone is going to see that flash of white, and all of a sudden you're going to teleport back into the.
Oh my fucking god. I'm so fucking sick of this place.
So this is the rest of the story, isn't it?
God
It's just
Yeah.
fucking damn it. We're back here again.
Yeah.
Hi, madam.
Oh, hello, dearies. She is actually at a dinner table has sort of been put up. Some of the chairs have been moved around it over there. There's a dinner table now in the dining room. It looks like it's sort of like a checkered tablecloth over it.
I told you we'd be back, didn't I?
She sees Eglath punch the wall and says, "Calm down, dearie. Come and eat some pie. It'll calm you down." And yes, as you can see, a pie. Yes, there's like a freshly baked pie in the center of the table that she's sort of cutting into. One of the places is a bowl with some stew in it.
What kind of stew is that?
You'll have to investigate it to find out.
No, I'm gonna ask her what kind of stew it is.
Why, vegetable stew, of course.
You trust her?
I'm gonna take a look at my stew and confirm that it is in fact vegetable.
You observe the stew, and you can see various carrots, bits of celery, potatoes, different vegetables.
Alright, I'm gonna start eating it. Screw it.
You grab a spoon.
Yeah,
It's in the shape of a smiley face, though. You grab a spoon and you drink up some of the stew, or eat it, I suppose. And it tastes very nice.
That's mighty tasty, madam.
Please come and sit round. It's lamb pie. There's also a bowl of berries underneath the table.
I'm just gonna kind of like. I'm gonna kind of do that whole like disappointed plop thing into a chair and just be like staring off into the center of the table, like with the 1,000-yard stare, just completely lost in thought.
Well, basically, Madam is cutting up the pie, and she sits at the head of the table. Actually, she passes she sort of takes a bowl off each person, plates up, and then passes it around to everyone.
Abbie, can you move your hand, please?
And she passes it to Selena and says, "Why are you looking so glum, dearie? Eat some pie, it'll cheer you up."
They're trapped in this stupid dimension where magic doesn't frickin' work!
Oh,
It's not, madam, it's not so much that I am upset. It's more thoughtful. Because in order
whoever made this place.
In order to leave and continue living our lives, we have to figure out how to leave. But when we get to a certain point, we seem to always be teleported back here. Now, if we cannot figure out how to leave, because there has to be a way out, then we are stuck here. And as much as I'm sure you enjoyed cooking, I don't think you would much care for us staying for eternity here with you.
She sort of sits back in her chair with a piece of pie in front of her, and she sort of strokes her chin. Yes, it is a rather difficult situation, isn't it? And she sort of looks around and appears to notice something on the floor where you teleported in. Says, "That isn't there. It hasn't been there before, has it?" And she sort of looks to a point on the floor, and there appears to be something where you teleported in, an object on the floor.
I'm going to get up and go over to it.
You go over to it, and you see it is the finger of the creature that you fought with. It appears to have teleported in with you.
I am going to pick it up.
Familiar, but I can't quite put a finger on it.
But
How hard can I roll my eyes before I take damage? Anyway, I'm going to pick the finger up and just kind of like inspect it and kind of, ow! Oh god, ow!
You alright?
No, my toe just hit something.
ouch.
Ooh.
Does everybody like my lamb pie?
Looks delicious.
Gray.
Okay, I'm going to take a closer look at it.
The finger is about a foot long. Quite bony.
It's approximately
Green
the
skin.
length of a Subway sandwich.
Subway sandwich. I'd say a little longer. And with a big black nail on the end of it.
I'm going to go back to the table and just kind of sit down and ponder over it.
As you do this, Madam's going to say, "No, don't bring that sort of thing to the table. It'll put people off their food."
Apologies. And is there like a chair or something in like the main room or whatever? Just like one of those like reading chair things?
She says, "Take it into the kitchen. I'm sure we can have a look at it later."
Alright, I'm going to take it into the kitchen and just stay in the kitchen looking it over.
I'm gonna eat my
Well, like
slice
kind
of
of
lamb
that
pie.
that thing where like you're looking something over and you're like deep in thought at the same time, that thing.
She sees Khod is about to take a bite of the pie, and she says, don't forget the gravy." And she gets a jug out and pours some brown gravy all over the lamb pie.
That's mighty fucked up.
What is?
They're eating lamb pie.
Yeah, and?
Isn't lamb cow?
Lamb is sheep.
Lamb is
I
sheep.
thought mutton was.
Mutton is also sheep.
Lamb is young sheep. It comes from lambs.
Huh.
We're literally eating babies.
But anyway, I'm eating casserole anyway. No. Yeah, I'm eating stew anyway.
Vegetable stew, yes.
And it's quite
Yeah.
nice.
Rin, would you like a slice of lamb pie?
No.
Eglath, would you like a slice of lamb pie? Cool.
Okay.
I'm just gonna devour my slice of lamb pie.
I suppose it's just us eating. More for us, I suppose.
Mm.
Yeah, she
It's
sort
very
of is
good.
she starts sort of tucking into it. You taste it, and it is actually very good. Just like
Delicious.
Mother used to make.
It's very nice, guys. Very nice.
Yeah, I've never had lamb.
America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's a delicacy over here.
She is.
Kinda
Yeah, we
like
have it like
duck.
every other week or so. Duck is kind
Yeah.
of a delicacy, even though
Duck
we
is
have loads of them.
delicious.
But it is
Well,
very nice.
I'm using that as a comparison because like it's not something because you guys. I don't think you guys eat as much pork as we do.
We eat
like
pork.
everything over here.
Yeah, apart from
Because
swans, which are illegal to eat.
Yeah.
America is mostly pork, chicken, and beef.
Yeah, we eat all of that, but we just eat lamb as well. And then duck
Yeah,
is a
we don't.
specialty.
Hmm.
Take that in
Okay.
your tea and go back across the world.
Anyway, yeah, everyone who's sort of tucking in is finding that the food
Wait,
is quite
Why is
enjoyable.
Eglath getting a stew as well? Is Eglath vegetarian too?
Eglath has not eaten anything, but has not made their food preferences clear. Oh, Eglath isn't a vegetarian. Eglath would have been served pie if that's the case, but they've not eaten any. Eglath enjoys the flesh of humans.
Lovely.
Yes.
I'm just gonna like shove it a little bit further away. And take my pie with me.
Okay. You sort of shift the seat down. You sort of take Selena's chair, which is a bit too small for you, but you find that you get into it fairly quickly. And you sort of tuck into the pie. And before you know it, you've sort of eaten up the whole lot.
It's delicious. I'm gonna have another slice.
Go for another slice. Please, feel free, darling. There's plenty to spare.
I'm starting to think there ain't no way out of here.
My dear, there's always a way out.
I
Just
mean,
have
you
to
say
find
that,
it.
madam, but didn't you also tell us you gave up years ago?
It's difficult to tell, if I'm perfectly honest. I've never... Well, Perhaps a part of me has never really given up. It's just about waiting for the opportunity.
Rin, you should really try this pie. It's very good. It's very, very good.
And maybe with you people arriving, my opportunity has finally come.
You
Go
just
out,
hear
see the rest of the world.
I mean, that's interesting, because just a cycle ago, you were saying how you were content to stay here and didn't
Well,
want
perhaps
to vote with us.
I think what it is, darling, is seeing all you all have your little, you have your lives and desires, the desire to leave, and it's given me hope, a hope I haven't had for quite some time now. Perhaps it is quite comfortable here, yes, but there is also a world beyond.
Well, if you want
And
to
that will-
if you want to come with us, madam, and make more of these lovely, lovely pies, feel free.
Why, if I did come, I'm sure I would.
Delicious pie.
Alright, so yeah, you're eating your second slice of pie.
Nom 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 nom.
And again, it's very nice.
While
What
we
is-
think about how to act, let's take a 10-minute break.
Okie doke.
Well,
Because I really need to pee. So, we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
cool. Toodle pip, ladies and germs.
I'm not Nothing much does. No.
Hello, I've just been singing live on the internet by accident.
Yeah.
What is this? X Factor?
Karaoke
No, I
stream when?
said I was not muting you,
Yeah.
anybody.
I should have remembered.
Anyway, are we all back?
No.
Stubb is muted.
And yeah, so it's still having issues, I'm guessing.
So we're not all back. Anyway, hello stream.
Quite
If-
entertaining.
Yeah, I forgot about that for a second. I'm going to send a few links through my chat. If you want to follow me on Twitter, here's my Twitter handle. And if you like what we're doing and you want to support us, or you like, more specifically, you like what we're doing and you want to support me, there's the donate link. You can send money directly to me. Also, if you can spread the word and also tell people to come along and follow, I am 12 people away, just 12, a dozen people away from being able to make affiliate. That's it. 12 people. Spread the word. What'd Pink say? I can't. I ate too many chocolate biscuits. I feel sick.
Oh.
Insightful.
If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can't.
Are you not on Twitter?
No, I would used to be, but I just gave it up. Just stopped using it. I hate it.
Follow suit.
I would advise you do so very, very much, because Twitter is bad.
You know, I have to do it in moderation. Like, there's no way I can sit there and do Twitter for more than, 5 minutes now.
Yeah, but I mean, I used to spend so much time of it. I could have been spending that doing something else.
Oh, me too, yeah.
Apparently they're, considering going to a subscription model, and I hope they do, because then I'm definitely not paying that, and it'll get me off Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, if they go on subscription model, that means that it's going to be nothing but turf and nonsense, mostly.
Yeah, I'm not paying to see turfs, thanks.
No, I'm good.
Are you joking? That's the kind of content I want to see.
I'm not paying to be told my existence is a fucking...
J.K. Rowling, we're looking at you.
Anyway, back to the lamp
J.K.
that
Rowling's
I'm
a
enjoying.
Reality.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Lamp pie.
Back to the
Speaking of,
reality of
she
fake.
bullshit yesterday.
You posted cringe, J.K. Rowling. Anyway, let's get back to it.
How is Selena doing with that finger? Or does she
I
need
am
some
still
private-
fingering I am still fingering it.
I was gonna say, or does she need some private time first?
It's in the other room.
I
Diane,
can't believe,
Selena is fingering.
believe you would say such sinful things around me.
I think someone's fingering in my house. No, I gotta stop this bit now.
I don't wish they'd inform me first.
Poor madam.
Yeah, so Madam is gonna see Khod is taking a second side. Say, oh well, you seem to be enjoying that, dearie.
It's very
Please,
nice.
take-
Nom, 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 nom.
You say with a full mouth.
Yeah, obviously. Spraying crumbs everywhere as I go.
Take as much as you like.
I actually want steak pie as a result of this, but I want some pie.
Oh, we had lamb today. It's very nice. And he's going to say, so
I
go
should
and see
not.
how your friend is doing. See if she wants any pie. And she sort of gets from the table. If you will excuse me, and heads to the kitchen. What is Selena doing exactly?
She's still completely lost in thought.
Describe her thoughts to me.
Basically she's trying to figure out how is it? First off, she's trying to figure out how magic doesn't work because that there has to be some sort of like dampener for that not to work. She's trying to figure that out. She's trying to figure out, okay, is the key to getting out of this area to defeat the frogmen, you know, like the battle starts at the first flash, and then you defeat the frogmen, and then you get out before the second flash. She's also trying to come up with different ideas to try.
Okay.
None of which involve drowning anybody. Except for Khod, but that's a normal reaction.
Well, yeah, as she's sort of thinking, sort of pensively standing by this severed appendage, Madam is gonna sort of come into the room, and she's gonna say, "Oh, you look rather concerned there, dearie. Now, I know what would help. It's quite difficult to think on an empty stomach. Please have some food. I made it specially."
You just hear Khod shout from the kitchen, from the dining room. It's very nice, Selena.
Why? Why are you trying to insist?
I'm not insisting anyone does anything. I'm simply attempting to be as hospitable as possible.
Get me wrong, but every time that we're transported back, you have food either ready for us or available in ways that cannot be readily explained.
But I feel it can be explained quite rationally, dear. I cooked it, I laid the table, I served it.
But you knew how long were we gone?
Oh, it's quite difficult to tell.
Well, I know it's quite difficult.
Minutes, maybe
a few minutes.
Who's to say?
And you were able to make a stew.
Can Diane hear all this from the other room?
And a pie.
If she's listening in, if she's not, otherwise she's just eating.
We were gone for one day.
You were able to make a stew and a pie in less than an hour, and apparently they're both very good.
I'd had it all prepared, dearie.
But how did you know that we were even going to be here in the first place?
Well, I was making it for myself, and then, since you arrived, I thought I'd add a little extra.
You made enough for yourself for... How many people are in our group? 5?
Yeah.
Plus spicy.
5. For 5 people, plus an animal,
Isn't he
plus
sweet?
yourself.
Yes. I have lots of food, dearie. I may as well use it up before it goes to waste.
Just seems like a whole lot of waste anyway, regardless of whether or not you eat it.
Speaking of waste, that is quite an interesting artifact you've brought back with you, isn't it?
Yes.
She sort of like moves towards the counter and inspects the finger.
It was from a frog creature that we fought.
A frog-like creature, you say?
Yes.
I imagine it was quite large to have a finger this size.
It was, but I'm wondering if we have to defeat it completely before a certain time limit, or...
Difficult to say.
Let me ask you a question. While you were cooking, were you able to see any flesh as that happened while we were gone?
I'm afraid I wasn't quite paying attention, dearie. I can't see much further past. Hang on, let me redo that. I can't see much through the fog, let alone when you push off into the distance. I can barely keep track of you, and my eyesight isn't quite what it used to be.
These happened in the sky more than anything.
What did they?
One did.
No,
One
they
did
happened
in the horizon.
They happen. Well, yeah. You didn't see exactly what happened, so that makes sense. But interesting. You know, my memory has been quite scattered up till recently, but things are slowly starting to come back to me. And I think it has something to do with this. And she sort of looks at the finger.
I am a frog.
I was the frog the whole time! Starts hopping around the kitchen.
How did you arrive here?
That I can't quite remember. But I do remember something about a frog. A very large frog indeed. Why is it her token unconscious?
Huh?
Why is it token? It says unconscious.
I couldn't find any other tokens.
Could just use the old D something or other. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can use that. All right. D10.
So it had something to do with a frog. You've given me much to think about.
Yes, and I feel you've given me the same.
And you know what? I think I will take you up on that offer of food.
I'd be most grateful, dearie. It'll only go to waste otherwise.
Thank you very much. And I walk back into the dining room.
She stays in the kitchen.
Notice. Oh, I still have the finger, by the way. And
You're carrying it with you.
Yeah, I'm putting it in my pocket.
Okay, yeah, she does still stay in the kitchen.
Is that a frog's finger in your pocket? Or are you happy to see me?
That's a good line.
Did she eat her bit of pie hacks?
Yes, she ate it all. Actually, no, she left a little bit. But
And I'm going to notice Khod in my seat and be like, really?
Eglath says something about eating humans.
I'm not worried about that. Why are you in my chair?
Okay, there you go. Have your chair.
Your chair is just like one across from. Oh, you're just gonna move over there.
I'm tiny. I need special chairs.
Yeah, Khod comes and sits next to her.
There, we fetch the high seat.
Also, when you
You're
come
taking
back,
another slice.
I am on my third slice of pie. Yes, it's very nice.
Yeah, I'm taking one and starting. I'm not devouring it like some people, but I'm eating it.
Okay, so
This is where in a minute we get all the bad benefits of eating all this pie.
No, that's where you get the bad benefits, and the rest of us are like, "Oh, that was pretty good."
There you go. You get your pie, and
Is there such a thing as bad benefits? That sounds like a contradiction.
No, it's not a contradiction.
okay. Now, Eglath, Rin, are you sure there's one slice of pie left?
you could split it between you.
You've eaten half of this pie by yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, if he's just
Have
tucking in,
some
I'm gonna have him.
if you want, Rin.
With gravy on this one.
I'm gonna have Khod make a con saving throw for this next piece of pie.
Where did my dice?
Please,
Oh, it's there.
please fail it. Please fail it.
Con save is 21.
Yep, you wolf down this next slice of pie pretty easily.
Nom 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 nom.
These pieces of pie go down really smooth.
Jesus.
He's pretty ravenous by the looks of it.
Nom 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 nom.
And then you die instantly.
Just a reminder that 3 days ago you slapped a sandwich out of my hand.
4 days ago.
4 days ago.
Um,
I'm sorry, I lost track of time a little there.
just to let you know, that was only an hour, at most, according to Madam here.
I mean, her clock is pretty busted. I don't know. I mean, Rin said you could ask it and it would say the time, but it doesn't work. So, I mean, I don't know how she'd know.
You ask it and it tells you the time. That's how it's happened told it works.
What time is it? It's 5:40.
It's
It
high
doesn't say
noon.
anything. The clock.
You
doesn't
know,
say
I
anything.
very carefully didn't do that because I figured it was too predictable.
I'm your huckleberry.
I presume by now
Okay.
Diane has finished her stew apart from one carrot.
I mean, I offered Rin it some if Rin wanted to eat a little bit of the old veggie stew.
Prince is eating mushrooms.
Like
Is
you-
the
you kind of-
airplane?
She's just sort of sitting by the fire and she's just roasting mushrooms on the fire.
Marshmallows.
What the fuck is an airplane? No, as
Here
you kind
comes
of,
the dragon.
I like the idea of dragons making that noise, that airplane noise, though. Yeah. So you kind of, you offer the carrot, and then like, Spicy kind of puts his head up on the table.
I'm gonna give Spicy some pet.
Give me the fucking carrot.
Oh my god, Spicy, you can talk.
Fuck off! Give me the carrot now.
Rin might have slightly done something to the fire.
He doesn't talk. Yeah.
I'll give him the carrot.
I'll do when Spicy talks, it'll be like the doctor's wife. It'll be just as profound and good.
Yes.
Anyway,
yes. That scene that everybody knows. Yes.
Either way, yeah. So you kind of see Khod eat his slice of pie whole, and that happens.
Nom.
And then Madam kind of comes back into the
I'm
room.
imagining Khod just unhinges his jaw like a fucking snake.
No, he hooves it up like Patrick.
Nunu, tidy up.
No, that's actually too gross. Yes, Madam sort of comes back into the room, and she says, "You know, I think I've got something." Now,
Syphilis?
Wow.
But
that's a very insensitive thing to say.
joke.
The joke was there. Somebody was going to take it. Might as well be me.
I mean, I wasn't thinking it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, she comes back into the room. I think I've remembered something. You left
Oh?
that. You left that thing. You picked up that finger from the desk. Oh no, she said, you picked up that finger from the counter, and it seemed to leave behind some kind of slime film of some sort. And you say, and does this creature happen to be able to hop around before your very eyes? Or to disappear in front of you?
It just kind of sank under the water.
Yeah, and every time it sank, we did not see it again. However, there was a bright flash of light.
Yes, a bright flash of light. And isn't there a bright flash of light when you transport here as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind. That means the creature is able to use some kind of magic to get around.
That doesn't work here.
Yes, magic doesn't
Yeah,
seem to
but-
work here for you. But it does seem to for this creature. How else would it be able to hop around at will? I'm
How
worried
did
he's
it-
kind of turning into, or she's kind of turning into the wizard from before.
So you're saying if we're able to somehow capture this creature, we might be able to harness its magic?
Not quite, dearie. I've come up with a hypothesis of my own. And she says, "Come this way, please." And she goes into the kitchen.
I'm gonna follow her.
Yeah, Cod's gonna kind of look at the last piece of pie
Cry.
and then decide it's best to not eat anymore and follow them into the kitchen.
Oh, I think that should be a will saving throw.
Oh, we don't have will in this game.
Damn it! Willpower's not a thing.
I know.
Wisdom then.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
No, I'll say you can resist it for now, at least.
Damn it.
Is anyone else gonna follow?
Well, Rin's toasty by the fire at the moment.
Yep. Mushrooms roasting on an open fire.
Jack Frost nipping at your balls.
Oh,
Oops, I did not mean to ping
what
that.
the fuck is that? A flying arrow appears. Okay.
Eglath, you coming with, or are you staying over there on the table feeling sorry for yourself? There we go.
Eglath's coming.
Just because somebody cut out your tongue.
Yeah, so she goes into the kitchen, and yeah, she goes to the counter where she was working, where the finger had been laid before, and there's that slime, it's sort of a coat of slime where it was placed and sort of slapped down before, and she kind of gets a spoon and spoons up some of it, and she says, "Now this substance appears to be a mucus that the creature produces all over its skin by the looks of it. Perhaps it gives us the key to being able to cast magic amidst this strange fog."
Are you saying we should eat it?
No, I'm not saying we should eat it just yet. No, she doesn't talk like that. No, dearie, I'm not saying we should eat it as it is. It must be prepared first.
So we have to go back out, hack a few more bits off the thing, and come back. Right?
Well, I think we should have enough here for now. Or at least I do, to be able to whip something up.
Yeah, but is it enough for all of us?
That remains to be seen, I'm afraid. There should be enough to make a few vials of something or other, but I don't really know what I'll be making. Now,
do your best, and we will go from there. That's pretty much all we can do at this point.
I will attempt to. I could use some help, though.
I'll help.
Not a chef.
I'll
A
help.
sous chef always comes in handy.
I'll help because of you made the pie so amazingly. I will help you do what you do.
Oh, that's most appreciated, dear.
Also, still as an apology for throwing you off the thing earlier.
Oh, it's all forgotten, darling. Nothing to worry about.
It's all forgotten, darling. I have quite serious dementia.
Wow.
Does Diane say this?
No.
Okay, so she sort of, so she sets about ordering you to try and scrape as much of the substance from off the counter and off the finger as possible. Despite being severed, the finger is still kind of oozing somewhat, especially if you put pressure on it. It's sort of like quite moist to the touch.
Moist.
She sets up a pot, quite a large black pot, and she says, "Put it in here. We'll boil it up. Hopefully that'll extract as much of the fluid as possible."
Selena, can we have the rest? Can we have that finger back?
I hand the finger back over to Khod.
Oh, you squeeze the crap out of it like it's a jalapeno and just squeeze all the juice out of it.
You sort of start squeezing it over the pot, and she says, "No, that's not necessary." She kind of slaps your hand, she slaps your arm lightly, and she says, "Just put it in. We'll boil it up. I'm sure the marrow can be of good use as well."
I throw the finger in and start scraping all the stuff off the side.
Okay, so she sort of like, she's got some water in there as well, and she heads over. She lifts the pot. She seems to struggle with the weight, and lifts the pot, and sort of lumbers over to the fireplace. And she sees her in there cooking marshmallows, cooking mushrooms. And she says, "I see you're making good use of the fire."
Ren will nod and shift out of the way so she can put the pot in.
I do like a good mushroom.
She's like skewered mushrooms on a stick and is just sticking them over the fire.
But yeah, she hangs the pot above the fire and starts boiling it up. And she says, "I'll probably need a few extra ingredients as well." And she sort of gives Khod a list. of just like a few spices and things.
I go to the pantry to see if I can find them.
Give me a quick intelligence history, I suppose. What would be cooking stuff? Maybe survival.
23.
Okay, you've got a good idea of these ingredients. You know exactly what they are just from looking at them. And you pick out the right things. Just, ooh, excellent! This will do very nicely. And you also picked up something that wasn't on the list, and she says, inspired! An excellent choice. And he chucks it all in.
Anybody else nervous that Khod is cooking this, or is it just me?
I don't much care.
And she sort of hands a wooden spoon over to Khod. She says, "Keep stirring that, and once it comes to the boil, we should be ready to decant it."
As I start stirring, I just start singing, "This is the way we stir the broth, stir the broth, stir the broth. This is the way we stir the broth."
I'm going to the other room in case anything catches fire.
Good shout. Okay. I wasn't gonna have Khod make a saving throw to make sure he doesn't set the place on fire. But,
God damn it! So
I'm not gonna.
Really
I'm
good
not
idea.
gonna. I'm not gonna do it just yet. So yeah, you're sort of cooking up this this substance, and it sort of changes color as you're stirring it. It sort of starts out sort of a pale kind of color, and then sort of turns sort of to a brown, and sort of gets slightly lighter the more you stir it. It's quite thin as well. It's quite it's sort of like, what would it be? It'd be like the consistency of a sort of not a very thick soup. It's sort of like between watery and thick. It's difficult to explain. I don't do food descriptions that well. I'm not watching enough MasterChef.
Every now and then I get a bit of zealous and splash a tiny little bit off the side.
Khod is serving up mucus soup on a bed of fucking nothing. Okay, so yeah, you sort of cooking that all up. And eventually Madam says, "Yes, that should be just right." And she says, "Take it off the fire there."
Oh, I deleted the fire. Whoops.
You deleted the fire. Are you gonna lift the pot?
Yes, I moved the pot and put it on the table.
Okay, make me a dex saving throw.
Oh god. Yeah, I hit all the wrong buttons. Dex save is 21.
21. You're about to go and touch the pot, but before you do, you kind of pull your hands back as you realize, wow, this is a metal pot over a fire. It's probably quite warm. And you go and get some gloves. And then do
Come
it
back
again.
with a pair of like old granny mitts.
Yep. And you lift up the pot.
Does she complain that I just put it on the table without putting it on anything?
She says, "Take it to the kitchen, please."
God damn it!
She said this to you before you put it down, so you know.
I take it to the kitchen, find something that's heat retentive, and put it on a side in the kitchen without burning any of the sides.
Great, cool. Yeah, you put it down on a sort of like a stone surface, and yeah, it's big enough to stand up. So you put it down, and it sort of bubbles slightly, and it's sort of turned like an orange, a sort of pleasant orange color, like a nice curry. Your ingredients appear to have made it look quite appetizing.
Please excuse me, people from Europe, but isn't a good curry yellow?
Wait, good curries can be any color.
It's true. Alright. Maybe
Do
not.
you think it's Sonic the Hedgehog curry? Because
No.
No. Oh, no.
There's a like chicken curry from a Chinese place.
That's not always
Chinese
good.
place.
Curry is Indian, so if you're getting a curry from a Chinese
Curry,
place,
there's both curry and there's curry that comes from India and there's curry that comes from Asia, and they're different things.
That's true,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, Japan has fucking very different curry to Indian curry. Again, case in point, the Sonic the Hedgehog curry. It's just fucking blue.
Oh god, it sounds horrible.
I'll find you all a picture after this.
Alright, moving on. I just need to ask that question.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so she kind of gets a sieve almost, and she sort of scoops up. Yeah, she scoops up some of it in a ladle first, and moves behind her, and sort of puts the liquid through a sieve into a small vial she holds in it, which is like it's got a funnel that allows it to pour it in. And yeah, sort of the more solid bits are kind of strained out, and you find she ends up holding a small vial which contains this sort of orange liquid.
as described by this.
Yeah, that's quite a big comparatively, but you know, you get the
Okay,
idea.
it's hard to draw small.
Yeah, it's really hard to draw small things when you can zoom the camera in literally as far as you can.
Anyway, what do you do?
He's trying to draw something small, and he's complaining probably because he didn't actually zoom the camera in.
I did, but it was hard. It's still hard to draw really small.
Just do it from like the aerial view or whatever.
There you go. One tiny vial with a dot of fucking.
Lovely. We really need those visual aids, you know. And then she goes, "Here we go. One vial of, well, who knows what this is. Anyone want to give it a try?"
Spicy.
No!
Spicy sort of is like about to come in, but then as Diane says, "No!" He kind of like recoils slightly.
Size and hold their
Alright,
hand.
you know what would make sense? I am the one that primarily relies on magic. Give it here.
I mean, Rin does also.
Okay, you take the vial, and are you going to drink it?
And I kind of look around at everybody here, and I'm like, well, here's nothing. And down it. Or I take a sip of it, I'm sorry.
You take a sip.
Yes.
You don't take much of a sip, and you don't really feel anything. As it's got quite a pleasant taste to it, actually.
This is quite good.
I told you that about the lamb pie. She's very good at making delicious stuff.
It's not. It's a small vial. It's a small vial, right? I'm downing all of it.
Yeah, you down it. And everyone kind of watches expectantly. I like this. I do like the image of everyone crowding around right now. Yeah, everyone kind of watches you for a minute expectantly. And even Madam is kind of like got her hands kind of together and is kind of looking at you, seeing if anything happens.
Well, I guess there's one way to tell.
Eglath fucking stands on you.
I figure there's only one way to tell if anything happens, and I'm going to reach out to Khod and just, put my hand over his face and cast guidance.
Do you need me to kneel down because you are quite small?
No, I can reach up to you.
You sure?
I'm a strong, independent woman, and I don't need no man.
But yeah, I reach up and cast guidance on Khod.
Okay.
And I'm expecting my normal tingly energy leaving my hands, and he's going to feel nice, warm, and comforted.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, if I fail this, please tell me I puke all over him.
Oh, lovely.
That's a 14 plus... Where's my sheet? 17.
17. You place your hand on Khod, and you kind of expect to feel the warm light of your deity pass through you and into someone else. And for a minute, nothing really seems to happen. And you kind of pull your hand away. Khod doesn't really feel anything different. And everyone kind of deflates. Madam's eyes are quite wide. Probably looked a lot wider because of her glasses. But she sort of looks a little dejected like, oh, I suppose it didn't work.
Nope.
Do you pull your hand away?
You know what? No, I'm going to keep it there and concentrate harder.
Okay.
I cast the spell harder.
I cast the spell harder. Well, yeah, you're kind of like holding your hand there, and
Yes,
Like, I'm trying my hardest,
general
actually.
casting.
I'm trying my hardest to bless the person I want to see, like, fall into a pit and die.
Wow.
yeah, there's like an inherent thing that's making you like, I
Yeah.
don't want to bless this person.
No. I'm actually trying as hard as I can.
Yeah,
We're
kinda
talking when somebody first enters and starts learning magic, how hard they try just get sparks to fly out of their fingers.
I
Yeah, we're
rabbit,
talking that
Captain
hard.
Hum, turn this water into room. Anyway, yeah, you kind of like, you pull your hand back and then you sort of place it back on, and you think twice as hard this time about how you want to use the spell.
You just hear slightly muffled from under a hand. Do you have to put it on my face? My
Shut
shoulders
up.
are fine, you know.
Shut up.
But all of a sudden you feel a sort of strange tingling that course through your body, and it sort of moves from your feet up to your head, and into eventually into your arm, and you feel like you're passing that strange feeling on to Khod. Now, Khod. The first time she put her hand on your face, you felt a little embarrassed, but not much else. But this time, you feel sort of strangely invigorated. Like, yeah, this is something I really like that's happening right now. And you kind of feel that sort of
Tingly.
same kind of tingling sensation, yeah.
I
Course
do
throughout
not
your
want
body.
to see... You know, this is why I put my hand over his face so I don't see his no face.
Then his eyes explode. No. But yeah, he's feeling guided because the spell fucking worked. And
It doesn't give a
Madam,
description on how it feels or what, you know, like what it looks like. It's
Yeah, that's
literally
why
nothing.
that's why we're doing it now. You gotta add to it. I gotta add to it myself. And I like the idea that there's like a feeling, and like it's kind of emotional, partly physical. Yeah, each of you kind of both feels invigorated by, and like you don't. Obviously, there's no way of definitively proving that the spell worked, but each of you feels like something has happened.
Madam's just having a fit in the corner.
There's like did something happen.
Yes. Something did.
Maybe
Madam,
try
do you have-
something a little more impressive.
Do you have anything you don't mind being destroyed?
I'm not too sure about that.
Well, if we get you out of here, then you don't need to worry about any of this stuff, do you?
I suppose.
How about that clock?
That clock.
That's actually a great idea. Oh my god, yes. Okay, Oh, what do I use?
If we're gonna try and fix it, it won't work. Stubb broke a piece of it.
Well then fine. I need a target. I need something to hit here.
Your tiny chair.
How about your chair?
Just a chair.
You kind of
Yeah.
target quite a large armchair.
Okay, and I cast Sacred Flame.
Cast your spell.
It's a Dex saving throw.
How does a chair make a dex saving throw?
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range.
On a creature, so it
Aw,
doesn't get
damn it.
downstairs.
Oh, God.
You
Nope. What about
did try and
spicy?
cast down Rin earlier, to be fair.
Yeah, I did. come on, man. It won't hurt that much, okay? I will. You know what? If it works, I will cure you right afterwards. Promise.
I sit in the chair. Now try and
Thank
hit.
you.
Now try and hit the chair.
Okay, no, I aim for Khod.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we'll aim for the chair. I aim for Khod. Dex save 14.
I got a 15.
Wait, question.
Yeah.
You're sitting, right?
Yeah.
So that's got to be a penalty.
No.
Zoe's
Okay.
shouting at you to read when she tells you you can.
Oh, my
Eglath is
bad.
like, set me on fire!
Oh, all right. Changing targets. I aim at Elgath.
Eglath.
Eglath.
Eglath. Elgath.
She'd want us to correct your pronunciation.
Alright, saving throw of 14.
Make
Okay.
I
the-
love,
You
I
can
love at-will attack.
automatically
Wisdom save.
fail as well, can't you? On saving throws like this.
No, you can't choose to
Okay.
fail, I don't think.
You can choose to fail a saving throw by your character not dodging.
Ah, well, there we go.
Why can I not pull a D8 out? There we go.
If you can just choose to fail, then you can just have Eglath be set on fire. If that's your intention. Eglath,
I
if you
mean,
want
She rolled it.
basically, I mean, it was only 6 damage.
Yeah, you,
Like, even
you
if they
do,
dodge,
yes.
you'd be able to tell it's happened because, you know, the flaming radiance from above.
Yeah, is Eglath...
Yeah.
Yeah, who are you targeting, and are they going to choose to fail?
We'll do Khod.
Okay, Khod, are you going to... Yeah, it's Selena, you got to be like, okay, think thoughts of failure.
Okay, listen.
Or, you know, just
No
not
matter,
dodge.
okay, no matter what happens, Khod, do not dodge this.
Do
Okay,
not dodge this, great phrasing.
just stay where you are. We have to make sure that my magic is back. Okay.
Okay, let me get out of the chair just so you don't set that on fire as well.
You don't
Okay.
know what she's going to do, to be fair.
Yeah, you have no
Okay.
idea.
I get out of the chair anyway.
Alright, and I cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, he doesn't move, and...
There's no burning effect on this. It's just like a radiance that descends from the heaven, so everybody's gonna be able to see it.
Okay, but it looks like fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Khod all of a sudden is consumed by holy fire.
And start spinning on the spot, apparently.
Yes.
That is 6 damage.
Ouch. If it works.
Hey,
Oh my goodness.
my
Quick, put
magic's
it out.
back. My
Okay,
magic's back.
so that healing you promised me?
Oh yeah.
Do you put it? Do you stop it? Do you stop the spell?
Yes, I stop it. I stop the spell. And I walk over to him and I attempt to cast Cure Wounds.
Yep, you do so.
It's a touch.
There's a greeny sort of healy effect.
You're fully healed. So 1d8 plus 4. You're good.
What did you roll? Because I was...
I rolled a 5, and it's a 1d8 plus 4. You took 6 damage. You're fine.
Yes, but I was already slightly damaged before.
Well, in that case, you got 9.
Cool. I'm up to 29 out of 33.
So it looks like this is how we get magic back.
Okay, I want to swig next. Not that I have much magic, but
I
I
think we
think-
should probably leave that honor to Rin.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we need to get our casters back up. Because if we can defeat the frog guys, I have a feeling that's how we get out of here. And we can only do that if we have like the strongest available. and if we're going to sit here and make this, and it's going to cost us this much to get it,
Well, Madam
then
made
we need to do.
Madam made a giant pot, and there's still some left.
Honestly, Zoe's asking about
Yeah, Eglath wants
so
healing.
we could just take a long rest at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
if you
can
want to
do-
take a long rest, you can call it for this session, and then we can start up next session.
Okay.
This would actually be a good place to stop
Yeah.
for the day.
So we all take a long rest.
No, short rest.
Short rest?
Well, up to you guys. You can take a long rest if you want.
Yeah,
I
we
shouldn't have said that.
see if
I mean-
the daylight changes outside any.
Well, this is most excellent. Yeah, well, I want to finish off the scene, and then you can decide if you're taking a rest.
Okay.
Ready for a
there's-
third session of this stupid place.
My goodness,
Place
it
is
appears to work.
It
I don't
does.
quite approve of you setting your friends on fire, but it does seem to work.
It's
I mean,
fine.
it had to be flashy, right?
I'd use the term colleagues. I don't think those two are friends.
Well,
Acquaintances.
my dear, I'd say you're friends to me.
Aw, can we
And
can we keep her, everybody? Can we keep her?
I'm game as long as she doesn't turn out to be like the big bad person of this campaign.
Brookstone. No one would understand.
Yes, she says, excellent. Well, what do you suggest we do now? I can try and get many vials of this out of the pot as possible.
Well, I think we could all do with a swig of it, and then have a bit of a nap, and then go again. Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why I would need a swig of that.
Well, maybe it's a key to help us get out as well. You thought of that?
No, I thought you thought that your thing was magic. Oh, that does work though.
My gun lets me cast it, and it still casts it,
Mm.
so I don't need no.
Not how that works.
It's also not entirely vegetarian.
I think the best course of action right now is that we try and get as much as we can out of that pot. Those who rely on magic the most get the first vials. We get down the row, we rest up, and then we head out after we rest and see if we can't take down an entire frog person, or at least try to get out of here.
That's the point. Did Dior come back when we teleported back?
No,
We don't know.
you didn't see it. You didn't see it. You haven't checked the boat yet.
Cool. Just in case, madam, have you got any spare oars floating around? Because we kind of lost one earlier.
There might be one. I haven't used the boat in a long time.
Okay, we'll check and come and let you know.
Okay, you can actually go out and have a look.
Yeah, I'll quickly run down to the bottom and see if there's a spare.
Okay,
If the
you-
oar has come back or not.
You see the boat, and it sits there as it was when you found it, with
So-
2 oars.
2 oars. Marvellous. I run back up to the top, working off all of the calories of that fucking lamb pie.
Nice try, but you're not gonna do it that easily.
Come back up to the top and say, guys, the second oar is back. We're good.
Okay, cool.
And
Now,
then
if you don't mind, I need some sleep.
I think we all could do with some sleep.
I think I've rested long enough. You lot can have a nap, take any chair you choose, and I will get to work.
What about the beds upstairs? Can we use those?
Of course you can, dearie.
Cool. Shotgun! And I run up the stairs and jump into a bed.
Hey, Ren, I had some questions about some of that technology stuff you've been doing. Like the clock. So I was wondering if we could take some time here and you could run some stuff by me.
Okay.
Because you're real smart and I want to learn how to look after my gun. Because you said I'd sort of not.
Yeah.
You said
I'm
there were
sort of doing it.
3 beds upstairs, didn't you?
There's 1 double bed and 1 single bed
Okay, I jumped
those
into
two
the
are-
single bed.
While those two are talking, I'm going to climb into whichever bed Khod's not in.
I called the single
doesn't-
bed.
Yep, so you're in the double bed.
Sweet.
Okay. If you're going in that room, make me a quick wisdom perception.
What, both of us?
No, just Selena.
9?
9. Okay.
Wait, do you add wisdom and perception together, or what?
Wisdom.
When you say
It's
wisdom perception, it's just whichever one.
Wisdom.
It's
Wisdom
it's
perception is the check.
Oh, okay,
your
my
perception
bad.
mod.
So, it's a 9.
A flat 9. Cool. Okay, that's fine. You hop into the bed. I go to sleep, I presume.
Yep.
Anyone else? What's everyone else trying to do then?
Let's start talking.
Yeah, okay. If no one else is going to...
Well, Eglath is gonna... How are you spending your long rest, Eglath?
Resting.
She stands, sleep standing up, like a giraffe.
Stoically. She stands stoically. I have mastered the art of standing still so well that people don't notice me.
Okay, I took a long rest and my max HP went down. What? Oh, no, it
Oh
didn't.
god. They're not sleeping in the same bed, are they?
Why did my max HP go down? Did I have a +2 HP from something at some point?
I like that scenario. So Selena kind of climbs into the bed, and then Eglath kind of climbs in after you. You don't know if she's noticed you or not. But just climbs into the bed.
I'm just going to kind of do that whole thing, like eyes closed, facing the other way from her, and just be like, if you roll on me tonight,
Eglath
you're going to not
pulls
heal.
the covers off you.
If you roll on me tonight, you're not getting healed for the rest of the time I know you.
Rex, you think stealing in the covers is bad? I had a sleepover once, years and years ago, but someone stole someone else's pillow in their sleep. Like, we had, I think there were 4 of us, and we just had mattresses on the airbeds or something. One person fell asleep while we were watching a film, and throughout the course of the film, just gradually stole someone else's pillow as he was asleep.
Oh dear.
Alright, and on that note, I believe we are taking long rest, and
Yes,
that's it for this
definitely.
session.
That is the end. Another session to add to my 1 session idea. Hooray!
We fucked this up massively.
No,
Thank you.
it's great.
I still don't know
Go
how the fuck we were supposed to know how to do any of this.
ahead.
Where were the
don't worry.
clues?
Where were the clues, indeed?
How are we supposed to do this in 1 session?
And to be fair,
Moving on,
the
thank
first
you all for joining me, joining us today. I should be streaming Tuesday and Thursday, probably about 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern time, so 1, 2 o'clock UK. I have no idea what I'm doing. It really depends on my mood. And Diotior should be here tomorrow,
yeah,
doing his Diotior best.
and causing more trouble in Boston.
Fair enough. Anyway, please follow me please follow I can't even do an outro anymore. Follow the 3 Twitter links on your screen. At Annalie13 is me, at Meeks24, and at Diotior Productions rounds out
At
the
Diotior.
Diotior Productions crew. Shut up. At Diotior rounds out the entire at Diotior Productions crew. Follow us on YouTube on Diotior Productions and Diotior Production VODs. And I also have one. You can YouTube. You can also get to that one through the main Diotior Productions page. I am updating it, so yeah, that's the thing that'll happen. Anyway, thank you for joining us today, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Yeah.